That's who I am. Glad you're here. We've got Siegel and Blackman coming up here tonight on WGNS State Farm Prep Sports. This is a huge game, especially on the boys' side of things. We're going to talk about that coming up here in just a few moments and take a look at all the other games that are coming up tonight as well. This is the last regular season game of the regular season for not only Siegel and Blackman, but for a few other teams that we'll take a look at tonight as well, coming up in a few. This is the Countdown to Tip-Off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. They've helped thousands of people get help when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. John's going to join me when we come back. We'll take a look at the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. That's next on State Farm Prep Sports.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
Greetings, friends. This is Lenny Farmer with the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home in Murfreesboro. If you ever had to deal with the final arrangements of a loved one, funerals are both emotional and financial. You can easily be drained both ways when you least expect it. I can help you in both of these areas by showing you the positive side of pre-arranging. Locking in your cost for the rest of your life will truly relieve some emotional stress at that time. Call me, won't you, at 615-893-2422. Let's talk.
Hi, this is Dan Mitchell from Music World and Drummers Den. We have a larger selection than any of the other big box stores. Much better prices. Selection is wonderful, from keyboards, drums, guitars. Ukuleles are big this year. We also have lighting. This is Dan Mitchell from Music World and Drummers Den. You come down and look around. We have what you need. The Music World and Drummers Den is located at 2762 South Church Street, right across from Indian Hills Golf Course.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants. And 38 years ago, we introduced a half-pound burger to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, using our own ground beef recipe and a fresh Lewis Bakery's bun. Well, 38 years later, we're still serving you the same delicious, juicy half-pound burger.
Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
At Toots Restaurants, our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed. I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
It's time for the Countdown to Tip-Off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day, to continue. And now for the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. Rick's Barbecue has quality, fresh, never frozen meats that they smoke the old-fashioned way, using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, chicken, and beef the best flavor. Also try their other favorites, slaw dogs, loaded baked potatoes. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue is ready to feed your hungry family tonight. Off Warrior Drive, or on Warrior Drive, just off of South Church Street. John Dinkins joins me here this evening, and John, we talked about last game just how quickly this regular season seemed to go by, and here we are, the last game of the regular season.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, really, but yep, we're here, and hopefully have a couple good games tonight. And I'm not sure that anything's riding much on it. You can tell us that better than I can, but it's going to be a tough battle for the Siegel girls against the Lady Blaze, who are playing much, much better than they were earlier in the year. And although they lost to Oakland in a real close one, but last-second shots, you can't really count that as,
right,
something to worry about. You just got to move on.
In overtime.
And then you've got the Siegel boys and the Blackman boys, which is doesn't mean a whole lot to Siegel, but it really sure does to the Blackman boys.
Well, I can tell you exactly what that means. In this girls' game, if Blackman wins this game, they're going to wind up tied, and they'll have to flip a coin with Oakland for 1 and 2. So there's going to be a lot of coin flippage taking place. Despite what happens in the boys' game, there's going to be coin flipping. If Siegel beats Blackman, since Rockvale beat Riverdale last night, Oakland and Rockvale will flip a coin for 2 and 3, and Blackman will be 4th. If Blackman wins tonight, Blackman will be number 2, and Oakland and Rockvale will flip for 3 and 4. So Blackman will either, with a win, finish 2nd, or with a loss, finish 4th. And Oakland and Rockvale,
big difference.
Yeah, and Oakland and Rockvale will be flipping a coin for some either 2nd and 3rd, or for 3rd and 4th.
Well, that's going to be a tall task for the Blaze. They did play a close one against Siegel at their place, but I don't know how it's going to be here. But these Siegel Nation will be over here hooping and hollering tonight.
Siegel or Blackman girls and Oakland girls, if Blackman wins tonight, they'll be tied and they'll flip a coin for 1 and 2. If Siegel were to upset Blackman, Oakland would be 1, Blackman would be 2, and then Siegel would wind up 4 and Riverdale 5. Otherwise, Blackman and Oakland are going to flip for 1 and 2, and Riverdale and Siegel will flip for 4 and 5. So that's how the girls will look. And a lot of people are wondering about the tournament. The district tournament is set by the district. Once you get to the region tournament, those dates are set by TSSAA, and they are not changed. And they're uniform across all regions. So all the days are the same. For instance, District 7 4A, the teams we're talking about here, Siegel and Blackman, they're going to play, 8 4A. I keep getting that confused because they were 7 for so many years. They're going to play the play-in game on Tuesday next week, the 4-5 games. Then girls semifinals Thursday, boys Friday, and then 2 sessions on Saturday, girls at 1 and 2:30, championship and consolation, and then boys at 6 and 7:30, and their tournament will be complete. The Laverne district, completely different. They've got 1 extra team, that's one difference, but they're playing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. So it's just all crazy. I do have the brackets online. I don't have the teams because we're not finished just yet, but we'll find out more on the Coach's Show in the morning as well. But, John, it's kind of that time of the year. We're going to start losing some teams, and their seasons are going to be finished by this time next week.
Yeah, and to me it seems like a long process, but
Yeah.
I do understand what you're saying. Piece by piece, bit by bit, they go down.
Well, part of that piece will be put together tonight, putting an end and a cap on the regular season. Siegel and Blackman are playing tonight. Stewart's Creek will be hosting Cookeville this evening in district play. Smyrna and Laverne will be battling tonight as well. Eagleville versus Fayetteville, and John, that's a big boys game. If Eagleville boys win that, they're going to be district champions. If they don't, they're going to be number 2.
That's correct, and that's a huge game, and at Eagleville, right?
It is at Eagleville. Yeah, and the Division II District 3A tournament is already underway. They're playing semifinals today in girls and boys. So Oakland is at Green Hill this evening as well. That is a look at your Rick's Barbecue County Roundup as we have it for you this evening. We've got the Siegel and Blackman girls coming up here for you on News Radio, WGNS Murfreesboro, Smyrna. And after that, we'll have the boys game, of course, for you tonight as well. Tomorrow morning, boys coaches on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's Murfreesboro. When we come back, starting lineups and the play-by-play, it's Blackman, it's Siegel tonight on WGNS.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstireprostn.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Rayburn Insurance in Smyrna.
Come see me, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance in downtown Smyrna today.
Online at rayburn.net.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Roscoe Brown is seeking highly motivated HVAC plumbing apprentices to join our Next Tech Academy. If you're eager to become an HVAC technician or plumbing technician and want to improve your skills while learning new ones, this is your chance to launch your career. Roscoe Brown's Next Tech Academy is a program that offers you the benefits of being a full-time employee, all while learning and developing new skills.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, we are back here at Siegel High School. Time for starting lineups from Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates, Blackman Lady Blaze, and the Siegel Lady Stars. And here with the play-by-play and the starting lineups, we send it over to John.
All right, Brian, and I hope I sound okay.
You sound perfect.
All right, for the visiting Lady Blaze, Lyric Maston will start at one guard spot, a 5'5" point guard, number 1. Number 12 is Kaylin Flowers, a 5'5" senior guard. Ariana Dunbar, number 34, will start at the post. She's 6'2", number 34. Number 15 is Tashana Moore, number 15, 5'8" senior forward. And Amira Herring, another forward, number 5. She's a sophomore, starting for the Blaze tonight. They're in the visiting, it looks like dark blue. So I don't know that I've seen that uniform very often. For the Siegel Stars, the home team tonight, Izzy Hodge will be at one guard spot, number 1, at 5'4". Fiona Mallory will be at the post, number 14, a 5'8" junior. Also, Amari Gray, number 0, well, she'll be at one of the forward spots. Kyla Dowdy, a sophomore, wearing number 25. Kamora Lyons will round it out. She's a freshman getting the start tonight, wearing number 5. So for Blackman, it's Lyric Maston, Kaylin Flowers, Ayana Dunbar, Tashana Moore, and Amira Herring. For Siegel, Izzy Hodge, Mallory, Gray, Dowdy, and Lyons. And those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. And Siegel in the home white. They do have some blue trim going on with a little teal in there as well. And we're about ready to get this thing started. A rainy Friday night from Siegel High School.
I'm kind of going for the raspy voice. Did I get that down okay?
Yeah, just be quiet, okay? Yeah.
You're tired of hearing me?
No, it's okay. I want you to rest.
Okay.
You've got a big, long game coming up after this one.
Maybe. You may have to bail me out.
Like I said, you've got a long ball game coming up. Dunbar is going to be jumping. And, you know, I used to really not like floor views on the floor. But as we've done more and more of them, I think I like it better than being up in terms of seeing the game and seeing who's playing, see their faces, you know. And also their height.
Sure.
Kind of tell a little bit more.
And the intensity of the game.
And the tip. And I love it. Mallory didn't really even attempt it on the jump. Blackman's got the ball to start things off. It's Herring. They get it to the foul line to Flowers. Now back to Herring. Herring to Maston. Whips it around to Flowers in the corner to Dunbar. Drives baseline, nowhere to go. And saved there by Herring. Good job. That was going out of bounds. Siegel in a zone. Dunbar in the corner, gives it down in the middle. The shot is up with the left hand, and it's good by Tashana Moore. A little different offensive look for the Blaze there. 2-0 Blackman. If Brian doesn't talk a lot, I've ordered him to rest his voice, so I'm sure he will say a few things. He always does. I mean, you know, can't help it. Shot is blocked. Oh, maybe he won't. He didn't even comment on that. Okay, good. Here's Hodge, drives, now dishes it off, and from the top of the key, that is a very nice shot by the Moore Lions. That's a first bank three, and it's 3-2. Good start for the Stars. Whipping it around the corner, and they get it to Dunbar back there. Moore to Dunbar. They're using her at the wing over there. And there's a drive by Flowers, dishes it out. Jumper up, no good. Tipped, controlled by Lions. Now it's stolen away by Flowers. You got to watch her. Kaylin has it. Now gives it over to Herring. They'll set it back up. 3-2 Siegel. We played about 2 minutes. Over in the corner it goes. Maston for three, no good. Rebound, this time picked up, and Dowdy comes away with it. Now these girls, some of these have come off the bench to start tonight due to two missing in action. Here's Gray, had it for a moment. Flowers has it, goes out of bounds right here by us. And it'll be Blackman's ball in front of us right here. Herring gives it over to Maston. 5:53 to go in the first, 3-2. Siegel. Herring down low to Flowers, easy layup. That was a good look. And Brian, as you know, Blackman, for the most part, kind of a slow starter. They don't just jump right out early.
No, and this is a pretty good start for them, honestly.
Here's Lyons to Dowdy. Back out now to Hodge. Hodge has it, flips it over. There's a nice move in the lane. The floater won't go. That one's by Lyons, goes out of bounds. And it'll be Blackman's ball. Playing a zone defense. So far, Blackman's figured it out a couple of times. They lead at 4-3. Dunbar drives baseline, good move. Puts it up off the glass, good. Dunbar gets a basket, and the lead is 3 as Hodge brings it across. I think the biggest problem for Siegel will be scoring. Hodge drives, now dishes it out, throws it away. Third turnover for Siegel. It wasn't a terrible pass, probably should have been caught. But it could have been a little better too, we'll put it that way. Here's Maston across the timeline, gives it out now to Moore, to Flowers. Way down low, they find Herring underneath, the basket's good.
It's 3 in a row for Blackman.
8-3 now, 4:30 to go. I said they were slow starters, watch them score 50 points in the first half. Here's Hodge, now to Gray. Gray dribbles with the left hand, working, and cut off by Herring. Now gives it over. Blackman in a man-to-man. Hodge, top of the key. Drives to the right side, hands off to Mallory. Mallory looking for help, finds Hodge. Izzy brings it back up. They'll set it back up again. Carroll getting ready to check in. They try to get it to Mallory. She gets it there. Drives, goes up against the glass, and good.
Boy, what a nice move there by Fiona.
A great effort there. 8-5 now. 3:49 to go in the first. I just think Siegel really just has to kind of stay close. Don't want a Blackman run, which they are more than capable of doing. Herring feeds it to Dunbar from the foul line. Shot, rolls out. Rebound, hustled out there by Moore. In the corner, Flowers, now to Dunbar. Driving baseline again, now backs off, gives it to Flowers. Jumper's no good. Rebound, Moore to Maston from the foul line. This time it's good. Weird Maston, her first basket. And it's 10-5. Hodge drives, finds a lane, goes up with the left hand and going to draw a foul. And I think maybe Dunbar, possibly Flowers. Also being on the floor, you can see exactly who the foul's on. That is on Dunbar.
We're not only on the floor, we're on the scores table side as well.
Yeah, that's the best thing. Hodge will go to the free throw line to shoot two. It's a 10-5 Blackman lead. The free throw is up, and it is good. Izzy gets her first points. Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. State Farm agent Ron Reeves, 615-893-1700. Carroll comes into the game. Dowdy comes out. Second shot misses. Long outlet pass to Maston. Long three, no good. Rebound up high for it is Hodge. Had it for a moment, now loses it. There's a fight for it, a battle on the floor between Dunbar and Hodge, and it is going to be a jump ball. And possession arrow gives it to Siegel. Nope, yes. They're going to have full court pressure here by the Blaze. Mallory to throw it in. Bounce pass Hodge. Oh, it's intercepted but knocked out of bounds. Flowers had it, then lost it. You can't not anticipate how quick she is. I mean, it's hard to describe. They try to get it in. They do to Hodge. She's got her work cut out for her tonight. Finds a triple team. Now to Gray. 3-on-1. Goes up and it's blocked by Moore, and a whistle and a foul on Gray. That's frustration. Her first foul. And the ball goes back to Blackman. 2:44 to go in the first quarter. Flowers comes across the timeline to Herring. Leave her open, she doesn't take it. Cross court, Flowers thought about it. Now back to Herring, she will take the three. It's no good. Flipped off just a little short. Rebound quickly, Hodge. Hodge drives, stops, fakes. Gives it over the lines down the corner to Gray. And a reach-in foul going to be called.
Call that one on
Dunbar.
Dunbar, yeah.
That is number 2. I say we'll see a Corey here in just a second. And we do. In fact, she was trying to get her in, wasn't she? Before that foul. Here's Hodge. There's a battle. One Mallory going in strong, puts it up, no good. Nice defense by Okori. Out to Maston. Boy, they're in a hurry. They get it down low. They flip it out. Flowers from the corner for three, and good. Kaylin Flowers with the first bank. And it's 13-6. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Hodge to Gray. Over to Carroll. Carroll throws it away. And the ball, she stepped out of bounds, didn't she? Goes back to Siegel anyway. Gray lobs it down low to Mallory. If she can hold on, she's got an easy one, and she does. And we've got a 30-second timeout by Siegel. We're going to take one, too, because Brian Baird is standing right here. Do you want me to read it? Or you want me to read it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, I can read it if you want me to.
Okay.
I can't do it the justice that you do with it, but the Parks Auction brand has helped families, investors, and businesses here in Rutherford County and across the state with their on-site and online auction needs. Call the great Bob Bugg and the fantastic Stan Vaught today for a no-obligation consultation. That's Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg. That's right, Parks Auction. They'll handle everything online at parksauction.com. And you guys do a terrific job, and I think that's the nicest ad we've ever done for them. Right there.
I've been ordered not to speak.
Well, I was just helping you out. I'll let you do the next one.
No, I don't.
I'm sure Bob would appreciate, Bob and Stan would appreciate if I did them all. 13-8 the score here. Blackman leads it by 5. Our game tonight brought to you by my finger. Oh, something's going on. I'll do it in a minute. How's that? Herring. I just kept flicking it and it just wouldn't do anything. Long lob pass to Herring, now to Moore. Back to Herring. Siegel not coming out of that zone, and so far it's worked pretty well. Flowers draws traffic, but gets it back. Now to Herring. Bounce past Maston. Cross court, Moore. Drives, penetrates. Jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound up high for it. That's Flowers with the basket. Put back in by Kaylin Flowers. She's got 7 now. And it's 15-8 with 50 seconds to go. First quarter. Gray's got it. Gray to Hodge. Izzy brings it back out. It's a pick. Now the old back door, and goes out of bounds off of Brown. Off of Blackman, that is. 32 seconds remaining in the first. It is a rainy, sultry night, but a pretty good crowd out here. Not many people behind us, Brian.
No.
Not many at all.
4, 5.
They don't have any bleachers.
But there are no stands, yeah.
Here's Hodge. Brings
Next
it
week,
out.
though.
Okay.
Supposedly.
That being a key word. Mallory. But if they know they got to have them. Mallory had it knocked away, gets it back, going to drive, puts it up off the glass, left block, good. Showing no fear, Fiona Mallory. 15-10, the long jumper at the horn is no good. And that's the end of the first quarter of play with our score. Blackman girls 15, the Siegel Lady Stars 10. You're listening to State Farm Prep Basketball.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
We're at Rick's Barbecue on Warrior Drive, where, of course, they've got barbecue and smoked chicken, ribs, but they have other favorites.
Our chicken tenders are delicious. We bread them here ourselves. We have so many different kinds of sides, and our nachos are really good and popular. I love the menu. I could literally eat here every day.
Anne Marie Brent's at Rick's Barbecue.
We're thankful for the customers. We have a lot of regulars, loyal customers that come in, and when they come in, I already know their order.
Bet you're hungry now. We'll see you at Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS is brought to you in part by Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, Bowen's Body Shop, and Franklin's Print Works.
John, Siegel shot 57% in the first quarter, 4 of 7 with 1 first bank three. Blackman 7 of 15, 47%, and 1 first bank three.
Maston has it, dips it out to Flowers. That long three is no good. Moore had it for a moment, tries to go up. Herring goes up, she's going to be hacked. Foul on Gray, that would be number 2 on her. Clock is moving here, Brian. I don't know why it is. They can't stop it. There we go. Now they do. Herring's free throw is no good.
I don't think they're going to actually put any more time back on either.
Yeah, I don't think, looks like they're not. Herring. Second one is up, and it is good. Herring with 3. And the long pass to Carroll off the press. She gets it back to Lyons. Oh, bad pass from behind. And the steal by Maston is good. Made the mistake of looking behind and didn't just throw it back there. Long pass, and Lyons can't hang on. She was wide open.
Well, this is where, if you're Siegel, you don't want things to get away from you, John. That's 2 turnovers. You've already given up a couple of free throws and a bucket, and now Blackman's got the ball here. You're only down by 5. It could be down by 10 here real quick.
Here's Moore. Dishes off to Flowers, to Maston. Down low to Corey. Turns nowhere. Goes back out. They had her bottled up pretty good. Herring gives it to Maston. She streaks through, banks it off the glass. That's a tough shot. She's got 6. And the lead is indeed, as Brian mentioned, going to be 10, and it is.
Yeah, so in a minute and a half, they've scored 5 points.
Here's Gray. Oh, she's getting trapped, and here comes that speed. Flowers drives, lays it up, no good. And there's going to be a foul and a push. The foul is on Herring. They had numbers. Flowers just couldn't convert. 6:26 to go in the half. 20-10, Blackman. Back out, they give it to Carroll. Flips it over now to Hodge. Hodge, give and go back door. Mallory, the shot. Corey to Maston. They're running it up the floor as quickly as they can. Maston flips it. Corner, Herring. Shot. Way up high as Flowers missed the shot. Boy, she got up there. Rebound, Mallory. Siegel has it. Hodge loses the ball. Now there's some more quick hands. Flowers with the left hand pushes it up there for the whistle and a foul on Mallory. And they're running up and down the floor right now. Some of them are getting winded.
Siegel's got the turnover bug, John. They've turned it over 4 times here in this quarter.
As a result, no points. Flowers, free throws missed. Checking in for Blackman is Trinity Chisholm. Second free throw, falls in good. Flowers with 8. 21-10 now. Hodge flips it back to Mallory. Back to Hodge, who's playing catch back and forth, trying to beat the double team. Mallory has it right side. Now drives, finds a lane, goes up. And they had the refs had to look at each other. They're going to talk it over.
I think they're going to call an offensive foul. No.
It's on Maston. It could have gone either way, that's for sure. 11-point Blackman lead, 5:31 to go in the first half. We'll update you on our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard here in a minute. Oh, that pass got away, but Hodge tracks it down, brings it up. Flowers and Hodge, that's a pretty good matchup right there. Gray going against Moore. Gray tries to drive it up, no good. Shot rebounded by Moore. Now going to Flowers. Underhanded pass to Masson. They say she traveled. She was too fast for her feet that time. Or her feet were too fast for her head, I'll put it that way. First turnover for the Blaze. That's pretty good in a quarter and a half. Hodge brings it up herself, gets it by. Carroll wasn't ready for the pass, and it's going to be intercepted. O'Corey brings it down, thinks better of it, now gives it over to Moore. Flowers down to Moore. Jumper from 12 is good. Deshauna Moore with her 4th point. And that lead is climbing, Brian, 23-10.
Eagleville girls lead Fayetteville 16-8 after 1 quarter of play on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
Another interception. Here's Maston, layup good. And I think Siegel's going to want another timeout. We'll take one too. Blackman surged ahead to a 25-10 lead over Siegel here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Blackman was down to a 25-10 lead. And Bryant, the turnovers have been costly for Siegel.
Yeah, 6 turnovers for Siegel. And Blackman is on a 10-0 run here in the 3.5 minutes we've played in the second quarter.
Siegel gets the ball as we start play again. Team fouls are even at 2 apiece. Gray's got it. Around the horn to Carroll. Looks for help. Finds Dowdy, who's back in. Over to Mallory. Let's see. Chisholm is in there for Blackman. I think that's the only change. Corey's still in for Dunbar. Mallory dishes out. Carroll over in the corner. Goes to Gray. Finds Hodge. She's going to take the long 3. It's no good. And knocked out of bounds. Going to belong to Blackman.
Earlier today, John, PCA girls were winners over Grace Christian in the Division II tournament to move to the championship game. They won 45-32. They'll face the MTCS FRA winner, which is underway in about 3 minutes.
That's a tough call there for MTCS tonight.
Yes, it is.
Here's Moore. Blackman working it around to Chisholm. Back out to Moore. Now to the high post to Corey. Down low, Flowers has it in the corner. Finds Moore. That play's worked all night. This time couldn't get the basket. O'Corey with the rebound. Can't get it to fall. Battle for it. Gray comes up with it. Over to Hodge. Hodge drives. She's going to force it in. No good. Rebound. Blackman. Here comes Flowers. Don't really have to do a lot. Just watch her play, and the shot's no good. Blackman's had a few go in and out in this quarter, or it would be even worse, I think.
And missed their last 3. 8-8. Laverne and Smyrna tied after 1 quarter of play. Another score on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
Carroll has it left side, and the ball is stripped away from her. Saved, and a great save by Maston. To Corey, to Flowers from the left block. It's up and good. Flowers with 10.
That's her 1,000th point.
There they go. The senior scores 1,000. Shame we can't stop play, can we?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a great way to do it on the road, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could call the timeout at home, but.
Here's Hodge for 3. It's good. Izzy Hodge, first bank 3. Some subs getting ready to come in for Blackman. Looks like Herring and Stevens. 27-13. Down low to Corey. Turns, spins, shot missed. Carroll had it for a moment, then Flowers gets it, and they're going to call a jump ball, which is the right call, I believe, on that one.
What was really cool about that, John, is everybody that was for Blackman here, the cheerleaders must have handed those out or something, because all the fans, Blackman fans here, had a sign that said 1,000 and cheered, and they knew exactly when to cheer, too. That was really cool.
Somebody was keeping the meter, weren't they? Mallory, back over to Hodge, set it back up. Ball stolen away, and Flowers saves it. Over to Moore, bounce pass. Herring puts it off the glass, good. Herring with 5, she's having a good game. Ball stolen again, Herring gets it back, missed the shot. And now a whistle and a foul, a reach in, and it is on Herring. Frustrated foul, that's her second. 29-13, Blackman with a 16-point lead. And Candace Dedrick will check into the game. She's a 5'5" senior. And Flowers going to come out to a nice, very nice hand. She's got 1,000. Does she have to do anything else now? Just work for 1,100, I guess.
Yeah.
Here's Hodge. Bounce pass. Boy, that was a nice try, but Dowdy couldn't handle it, and the ball stolen away by everybody. Dedrick that time. 13 turnovers. Long jumper, no good. Getting a little sloppy right now. Corey pops it, no good. Everybody shouting 3. Hodge Gets a rebound, puts it up off the glass. Good, man, that was pretty. Hodge with 6.
I really love watching her play. Man, she gives it all.
Yeah. She's got everything, the necessary ingredients.
She's a competitor too, man.
Yeah, oh yeah. And she's out here the first one that's out here before games start. I've noticed that now 4 games. She's out the first one out from the locker room. Stevens gets it, gives it to Moore. Drives, gives it over to Stevens, who made a nice catch to keep the ball in play. Back to her, Stevens will take the shot. It's no good, and got the shot off, and not a bad one, but it doesn't go in. That's the end of the half for the score. Blackman 29, Siegel 15. You're listening to State Farm Prep Basketball.
Each team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-895-2700, and I can save you time and money.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm agent Dana Womack. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-900-0877 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back, 29-15 the score. I'm going to go ahead and do the individual scoring here. Our stats brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. For Blackman, Lyric Maston with 8 points. Kaylin Flowers with 10, and the 10th one was her 1,000th point of her career. Dunbar has 2, Moore with 4, and Amira Herring has 5 for the Blaze. For Siegel, Izzy Hodge has 6. One of those, a first bank 3, and Fiona Mallory has 6. And the only other one that scored is Kimora Lyons, who started out the game with a first bank 3. That's a look at the scoring. Now, when we come back, we're going to look at the team stats, and it's going to tell a big story as we get ready to tell you about this here at halftime. We'll take another break, and we'll be right back.
Whether you're a student, alumni, or just a fan, Raider Tees has exactly what you need to help you cheer on the Blue Raiders on game days and every moment in between. We sell officially licensed Blue Raider gear, whether it's clothing, hats, flags, chairs, or just whatever. We have it all, including exclusive gear you won't find anywhere else. Like us on Facebook for updates on new Blue Raider gear and special prices or discounts. For all your Blue Raider gear, shop Raider Tees today. Bigger, better, and go blue!
It's Brian. I want to tell you why I absolutely love First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. As soon as you go in or pull up to the drive-thru, there's always a "Hi, what can I do for you?" I've been seeing the same faces for many, many years, and that says something about them. At First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, it's more than banking. It's about people. I guarantee you'll feel the same way. If you're not getting that from your bank, come on over with me to First National Bank of Middle Tennessee on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For nearly 2 decades, Mills Family Pharmacy has cared for residents in our community as if they were part of our own family. At Mills, we work hard to provide you with customized services to fit your needs. Mills also offers flu shots, immunizations, medication therapy management, and even a medication delivery service.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro.
Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and set your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. Auto, renters, frankly, any kind of insurance. I've got your back. Call me at 615-873-1700.
Renters, when you combine State Farm auto and renters insurance, you save an average of $642. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and I'm ready to help you combine auto and renters insurance and save. Call me at 615-459-2683.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA. Live your best life.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
And we're back. This portion of our show, our game, I guess, brought to you by Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, and the law offices of John Day. Here's a look at the team stats. Blackman led 15-10. They now lead after a 14-5 run, 29-15 here at half. Blackman out-rebounded them 11-9. Siegel shot well, 50%, 6 of 12. And they have 2 threes, but Blackman has 18 more shot attempts. They're 13 of 30 for only 43%, but the turnovers is what's hurting Siegel. They have 13 to Blackman's 1. You cannot win ball games with that kind of ratio particularly. Now, if the other team's got 13, you're in the hunt, but 13 to 1 is not going to work for Siegel. They're going to have to improve on that. Blackman shot 3 of 4, for 75% from the free throw line, and Siegel 1 of 2. It was really a fast-paced, really fast first half here in this game tonight. We're going to update our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, and we've got a few scores, at least some partial scores in, Brian.
Yeah, got one final score in, and that is from a 3:30 game. They're playing 4 games in the Division II District 3A tournament, and it was PCA defeating Grace Christian 45-32, and that puts PCA in the championship game. They will face the winner of the MTCS FRA game, and that one is going on right now. They're playing that tournament at Grace Christian in Franklin. Of course, you got your 29-15 score here at halftime. The last score we had out of Laverne and Smyrna from Smyrna was 8-8. Smyrna and Laverne tied up after 1 quarter of play. And Eagleville is leading Fayetteville 16-8 after 1 quarter of play. And those are the scores we have on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. We'll keep you updated throughout the night.
All right, we are going to take another break. When we come back, we'll have the second half of action for you. You're listening to State Farm Prep Basketball.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more that never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com. 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
Here's a question. What do you want from your electric co-op?
Fast response if the power goes out.
An app that keeps me informed. Tips to lower my monthly bill.
Communication on things that matter to me.
Done, 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 done.
I want to know everything.
Everything? Well, young lady, let me show you the MyMTE app. Energy Service Life. That's Middle Tennessee Electric. We're here to get done what matters most to you. Learn more at mte.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Dana Womack, located at 805 South Church Street, between Farm Credit and the Post Office. That's State Farm Agent Dana Womack, 615-900-0877. A chip off the old block, isn't she, Dana Womack?
I believe you are right about that. You know, she kind of grew up in the old family business and doing a great job. She's giving back to the community, and
she's everywhere.
She is everywhere.
I'm telling you. Starting lineups brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company here for the second half. It'll be Tashana Moore and Lyric Maston, Kaylin Flowers and Herring, along with Dunbar back in the game. And for Siegel, it'll be Siegel. It'll be for Siegel, all right. It'll be Izzy Hodge, Mallory, Gray, Lyons, and Dowdy. Those are the starting lineups, and we're about ready to get started. It'll be Blackman's ball. They lead it 29-15. If you just joined us, we're glad you're with us. You come on over to Siegel and get out of the rain.
It's not raining in here.
It was coming down when I got here tonight.
Rain's kind of out of here for now.
Here's a bouncer pass over to Dunbar, back to Flowers, back to Moore, whipping it around. Siegel in that zone still. They get a double team on Dunbar. She finds Moore down low, flips it up off the glass, no good. Dunbar has it, knocked out of bounds to Siegel. And it'll be Blackman with the ball. They're battling, I tell you, on the boards for sure. Lob to Dunbar and tries to go up, and she is fouled. Foul going to be on Dowdy. First foul on her. And Dunbar takes the shot. It's up, and it is good. Dunbar with 3 points. Sat out most of the first half with 2 fouls. She's back out there now. Eyes it, puts it up, good. Dunbar with her 4th point. And it is 31-15. Siegel whips the ball around to Lyons. Lyons has it now to Mallory. Tries to find the lane, nowhere to go. And a fadeaway jumper's good. Wow. I think that surprised Dunbar too.
You just got to tip your cap there.
Maston in the corner to Herring. Get it to Moore at the foul line. Now to Flowers, right side. Cross-court pass in the corner. Herring, jumper, no good. Nice ball movement. Didn't get the bucket. And Dowdy gets the rebound. It's a jump ball. And it's going to go to Siegel, I believe. 6:58 to play in the third. Hodge facing full court pressure. Lob pass over to Gray. Gray goes right into the double team, in trouble, finds Hodge. Now to Mallory. Mallory driving, stops, pushes, now goes up for a shot, no good. Dowdy can't hang on to it, but it goes off a Blackman hand.
Eagleville girls lead Fayetteville 39-20 at the halftime break on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
Hodge pushes it up, rolls in and out, rebound Dowdy, good. First basket for her. 31-19, Siegel cuts it to 12. You know, interesting thing about this game on the turnovers for Siegel, as Herring gets it, the press hasn't really bothered them that much. It's just been after they beat the press, they make a turnover, which part of the press problem. Now there's a double dribble.
Yeah, kind of in the passing lanes.
Yeah. They've taken the ball off the dribble too, quite a bit.
It's only the second turnover there for Blackman.
Stevens comes in and Herring goes out. 6:08 to play. Mallory gets it across the timeline. Maston kicks it. Going to be Siegel's ball. Boy, Mallory is getting her money's worth tonight. She has been a workhorse. She's going to throw the ball in and gets it over to Hodge. Hodge. Now back to Gray. Gray drives, finds an opening, puts it up, offensive foul. And that will be number 3 on Miss Amari Gray.
John, want to say congratulations to Siegel Cheer. They have advanced to tomorrow's semifinals of the National High School Cheer Competition down in Orlando.
It's a tough gig, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Bounce pass, Flowers, or make that Herring. Throws it away to Hodge. Hodge going to work on Stevens. Goes up, and offensive foul on Hodge. Now, we'll say that was close. Stevens looked like she was still moving a little bit, but Izzy kind of ducked that head down there, too.
Smyrna leads Laverne 19-15 at halftime in that girls' game on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
Maston brings it across. Over to Stevens, bounce pass in the corner. There's a jumper, it's up, no good by Herring. Rebound, out of bounds to Siegel. And it'll be Siegel's ball as they bring it up. Again, facing pressure. Now to Gray. Gray, back to Hodge. Hodge down low, Dowdy, layup good. Nice pass. Dowdy gets her 4th point on that great assist there by Izzy Hodge. We'll take a timeout. It's 31-12. Blackman on top here on State Farm Prep Basketball. 31-21, excuse me.
Your ride, your stuff. You live with them together. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama. It's smart to protect them together, to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me help you save by combining your auto and renters.
Your home, your auto, together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris. It's smart to protect them together. Give me a call at 615-893-1417 and let me help you save by combining your home and auto.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Blackman with the ball, a 10-point lead. Here's Flowers. Floater in the lane, good. Boy, she's great at that. 12 points for her. And the lead back up to 12. Hodge in the corner to Mallory. Pops and rolls, and goes in. The first bank 3 for Mallory.
John, they have hit 4 of 6 field goals.
They're shooting well all night. There's another steal. Now jump ball. It's going to go to the Blaze. Flowers will throw it in. Over to Maston. To Herring. And now a foul. Offensive foul. I think that's Dunbar, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
3rd foul on her. She's going to go to the bench. And Corey, I would think. No? Well, no, not yet. That's going to be Moore back in. 33-24. This would be interesting if Siegel comes down and scores. They get it to Hodge. Trying to get by Flowers, can't. Now she does. Hodge still driving, goes all the way in, and I thought she was going to go all the way the distance, but can't. It's blocked. Long pass down to Herring, off the glass, good. 7 points for Herring, it's back to 11. Hodge. Down low to Mallory. Mallory puts it up, shot no good. Fight for it, this should go to Siegel. Secret Grissom not in the game tonight, not going to play tonight, and that kind of hurts the Siegel cause. She's a pretty good inside player. Coming in is Chisholm for Blackman. Here's Hodge. Ball knocked around and out of bounds off of Stevens. So Siegel will get it back. 3:50 to go in the third. 35-24, Blackman. Lob to Lyons. Now to Gray. Gray drives, pushes it back out to Lyons. Long three, high archer, no good. Rebound, picked up, knocked around. Boy, coming out of it is Masson. Wide open down the floor is Chisholm. Going to lay it up, good.
3 in a row now for Blackman from the field.
How Chisholm got down there, I don't know, but she was all alone. And an over and back, or a carry, excuse me. 37-24. This is where Siegel, 14 turnovers now, where Siegel has struggled. They get within 9, and now they're back up. They're down by 13 again. Checking into the game is Ignatz, Mary Ignatz, number 10. Nope, not yet. They made her come back. Maston from the corner, no good. Rebound, out of bounds, but going to belong to Blackman. Now Mary comes in, and she'll take Gray's place. Here is Moore with it, over to Maston. Maston forces one up there, no good. Gets her own rebound, however. Boy, speed is undeniably an advantage. And we've got a timeout on the floor here. 30-second timeout. I'm going to let you do this one. You okay? You think you can make it?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you about Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg at Parks Auction. You know, auctions are fast, they're efficient, and they are profitable. And with Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught, they are absolutely 100% done that way. And if you make them your first choice, tell you what, you're not going to look at that as a situation that was anything but wonderful. They're leaders in the industry. They'd love to talk with you. They'll handle everything. They'll take the stress out of the whole thing for you. And I promise you will be very pleased with the results. Parks Auction, Stan Vaught, Bob Bugg. And, you know, they might even buy some coffee and talk with you about it if you'd like to have a free consultation.
Blackman gets the ball. Here's Moore to Maston. Maston drives, puts up, forces one, no good. Whistle and a foul. And it's going to be on the Blaze, and that is on Chisholm, her first. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. I will say this, Siegel's hanging around. They're not going anywhere as of yet. There's a bad pass, and Maston with her speed just runs it down. Blackman gets it. Maston over the Flowers to Stevens to Chisholm. Pops it from the corner, good. First bank three for Chisholm. I know Jennifer Grandstaff would like a little bit better outside shooting, and Chisholm may have been it. Flowers with a foul.
Yeah, she was reaching in there.
Gray will throw it in, who's back in the game. Along with Crawford, Hodge, Mallory, and Ignatz. Here's Gray, crossover dribble, nice move, and a reach-in foul, this time on Blackman. Foul on Stevens.
You know, John, Siegel coming into this particular game without Snead, who hasn't been in a while with an injury, and two other players. You know, that they've been hanging tough with Blackman.
That's not easy. You lose. Actually, in reality, you've lost 3 starters.
Right.
Hodge brings it up. Now to Gray. 2:19 to go in the quarter. 40-24. Blackman's kind of gone back out there to a 16-point lead. Hodge to Ignatz. Back out to Hodge. Down low, Mallory. Mallory turns, puts it up against the glass. No good. Crawford battles for it. Maston down with it. Here they come. Maston down the floor quickly. It's good, and she's fouled. Wow, what a play. Nice move by Maston. The basket counts, and the foul is on Hodge. So Maston with 10 points will go to the free throw line. Our game tonight brought to you by Sir Pizza, J. Mullins Jewelry, Coppers by Osborne, Winners Trophies, Donut Country, and Parks Auction. Free throw's good. She makes it a 3-point play. She's got 11 on the night.
There's 6 of 7 from the free throw line tonight.
To Gray. Now to Mallory. Mallory down the baseline, puts it up, no good. Weak side rebound is Maston, and she stepped out of bounds. Carroll's going to come in, and Ignatz is going to come out. Lead is 19. It is kind of ballooned here in the third. Pass to Hodge. It hit the backboard or hit the net. And Flowers is going to come down with it for Blackman, and she's going to be fouled by Izzy Hodge, her third. That's the crazy stuff that's happened. Like, working the press hasn't really, just done them in. It's been those sloppy passes, and like you said, in the lane, and that time it hit the net, the pass. Flowers' free throw is good. She has 13 to lead the Blaze.
They've been really good at the free throw line tonight.
Brian, you can check out WGNSSports.com for the latest prep and MTSU sports news, schedules, podcasts, and more. That's WGNSSports.com. The second shot, no good. Gray's got it, comes down the floor, and a whistle, and they're going to give it to Siegel. Blackman, I think, thought it was off of her, and I did too.
Well, some of the things that you can find on the website are the brackets for the district tournaments, and the brackets are there without teams on it, just to give you the dates, but the teams will be on there probably tomorrow sometime.
Here's Hodge. The lead is 20 for the Blaze. It's a pick. Hodge back out. Mallory, a long three. Yes! Fiona Mallory having quite a night. She's got 14, including 2 threes. 44-27. No press by the Stars as Madsen walks it up. Dunbar on the bench with 3 fouls. We've not seen a Corey here in this second half. Stevens. Now over to Herring. Back over to Stevens. To Herring. Not in a hurry to do much of anything. They're going to work for that last shot. 24 seconds to go. Back to Matston. Down to 17. Nothing, you're not missing anything. We're just passing it back and forth. Now they'll go to work. 9 seconds. Herring, corner to Stevens. Long pass. They're going to have to hurry now. Jumper by Maston's no good. Rebound by Moore, but shot doesn't get off in time, and that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Blackman 44, Siegel Girls 27 here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Hey y'all, this is Lakin Hibden. I'm a mortgage loan originator for F&B Mortgage, a department of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, located on 322 North Front Street in downtown Murfreesboro. When you're ready to purchase your new home or refinance the one you have, I'll make sure your home loan process will move along smoothly when you put your trust in me. With attractive rates and a great solution that will fit your lifestyle and budget, F&B Mortgage is your hometown lender. Visit my website, lakeandhibden.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 401715.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
That's right. Also, our game brought to you by Two's Good Food and Fun, Bud's Tire, Wilson Bank and Trust, and Rayburn Insurance Agency. Also, Sir Pizza, sponsor of our Game and Coaches Show podcast. Find them at WGNSSports.com or wherever you listen to audio. That's Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial. Start of the fourth quarter, Blackman comfortably in front, 44-27. And they have the ball to start the fourth. Herring to Moore, back to Herring. Long lob over the head of Maston and out of bounds. Turnover Blackman. They're starting to accumulate a few too.
Yeah, that's number 6 after they only had one in the first half.
Gray, Hodge, Dowdy, Mallory, and Carroll are in for Siegel. There's Carroll. She's going to take the three. It's no good. Rebound. Dowdy threw it right in the hands of Stevens. Now she throws it in the hands of Hodge, and she loses it, and it goes to Moore. Moore to Maston. Takes the three. Short. No good. Gets her own rebound. She's amazing at that.
How does she do that?
To Stevens. To Moore. In the corner to Maston. Maston drives. Puts it up. No good. Knocked out of bounds. Going to belong to Blackman, however. I believe that one went off Carroll's hands.
John, she put up that three that missed, and the rebound went to the other side, and she got it.
Yeah, she's done that 3 times tonight.
Unbelievable.
Maston to throw it in. Long pass out to Stevens, who's played a lot of minutes tonight. Down low to Dunbar. Returns. Doesn't get a shot. Maston whipping it around. Here's Stevens from the corner. It's off the rim and on the other side of the goal. Siegel with the rebound. Hodge has it left side. Spins. Fighting off Moore. Now they get it out, and the jumper is no good by Lyons. Rebound Maston. Well, this isn't going to be any contest. Maston going down the floor, scores easily. Maston with 13.
Not going to beat her in a foot race.
Flowers not in right now and getting a much-needed rest. She scored 1,000 points for her career tonight. Hodge with it for Siegel. 6:20 on the clock. Over to Mallory. Mallory looking for help now. Finds Gray. And a timeout is called. We'll take 1-2. 46-27. Blackman leads it. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be right back.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door and hope you find the customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Las Casas Feed Supply caters to all homeowners with a 1/4 acre to several acres, focusing on premium feeds and dog foods you won't find in box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
And yes, you can even get milk from the MTSU dairy at Las Casas Feed Supply, the best milk in town. Las Casas Feed on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thank you, Jackson Smith, who's done his 175th game this year. Did we give him an award or anything?
When he gets to 1,000.
1,000, yeah. Yeah. We'll hold up a sign that says 1,000.
He may be approaching that, I would say.
I'm telling you. Unsung hero, Jackson Smith. Here's Gray, Mallory, Lyons in the corner. Now brings it back out to Mallory. Mallory driving down that right side, tripped up, whistle, no, it's out of bounds. Going to be off of Siegel or Blackman. Mallory shaking up a little bit.
John, Eagleville with an explosive third quarter. They score 32 points in the third quarter, lead 71-34 heading to the fourth.
There's a jumper, no good by Hodge. And here's Maston streaking down the floor. Long jumper in the corner, no good. Rebound, out of bounds, give it to Blackman.
32 points in 8 minutes is a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I don't know what the score there was, but I think it was pretty close at Fayetteville, I believe. Well, it's senior night, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's showing out. Good for them. Moore to Stevens, jumper in and out. Boy, they'd like to get her hot. I think that's why she's putting a lot of minutes tonight, because she can shoot outside. Here's Gray. Over to Hodge. 5:09 to go on the clock. Crossover move by Hodge. Fadeaway jumper's good. 8 points for Hodge.
Smyrna leads Laverne 33-20 going into the fourth quarter on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
Dunbar down low, puts it up off the glass good from the right block. She's got 6. 48-29 now. Flowers getting ready to come back in, and Corey is coming in. Siegel lobs it to Mallory. Mallory flips it back out to Hodge. Back out to Hodge. Tries to get it to low to Dowdy. Does, but she dishes it back out. Over to Mallory. Mallory drives, feeds off to Hodge. Hodge back to Mallory from the foul line. Jumper's no good. Rebound. Hodge steals it. I knew that was coming. She anticipated and then couldn't hold on to it. So Corey is back in, and coming in for Siegel is number 30, McKenna Palmer. For the Stars, her first appearance on the night. And Herring will bring it up. I said Flowers, but they didn't put her in, did they? Thought she was coming in. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's a turnover, Blackman. I think Flowers may be through for tonight. Here's Hodge. She bounces it over to Gray, and they'll bring it up. 4 minutes to play. 48-29 Blackman. Well, it looks like Blackman and Oakland are going to be tied, doesn't it, Brian?
Yes, it does. They'll be flipping a coin tomorrow. I asked when the district meeting was, and they said after the coaches show. That's how they schedule district meetings.
Well, isn't that sweet?
I love it.
Layup is good by Mallory, and she's fouled by Stevens. Mallory with 16 tonight. Foul on Stevens. Second foul on her. 3:39 to go here. 48-31. I got to give Siegel some credit, though. I got to give them some kudos. They're missing 3 starters, and they have not given up. They're still hustling. 17 for Mallory tonight. 48-32. Here's Maston in the corner. I mean, you could roll over and play dead if you wanted to. Stevens for 3. Good. There it is. They're just waiting for her to bust out, I think, from outside. Maston picks Hodges' pocket. That was pretty. Maston drives up with the left hand. No good. Rebound. Mallory. Corey. Good. And now there's a Blackman timeout with the lead 53-32. Blackman comfortably in front. We'll take a timeout and be right back.
Toots, good food and fun.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants. When I go places, people like to tell me their favorite menu item. One of the most popular is our catfish basket. Delicious fillets of catfish, fried golden brown and served over curly fries, or any side item for that matter. They're on our menu daily and on special every single Friday. At Toots Restaurants, Our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up. It really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral, saying, "I'm so thankful we took care of this ahead of time. It would have been a financial hardship had we not. Let me help you pre-plan. Call me at 615-893-2422.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Animal City, Music World and Drummers Den, Stones River Town Center, and Mills Family Pharmacy. Here, it's 3:10 left to go in the game, 53-32, Blackman leads Siegel. Boys game to follow after the Ida is teased between game show. I want you've been watching now, players of the game and keys to the game, all that kind of thing. You got to be ready for that.
Okay.
I haven't asked you to do a whole lot in this game. Sit back and relax. Here's Hodge. Long clear out pass to Gray. That's no good. Rebound. Coming away with it is Moore to Herring. Herring drives, lays it up off the glass. Good. Herring with 9.
Boy, Blackman's had a really good fourth quarter here.
We've got a new blaze in, too. I'll tell you about it in just a second. Jumper by Hodge, no good. Rebound, Blackman, Okori. Dedrick is back in for Blackman, and we're getting ready to see Carrington Jackson for the first time. Lob, nice feed into Okori. Turn around, missed the shot. And rebound, though, there for the put up is Moore. Here comes Jackson, number 20. She's a freshman. And also for Siegel, Zaria White, number 22 is in the game. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
We're going to be an educational institution that teach Bible every day. Every subject we teach, we're going to teach through a biblical perspective. In every aspect of our school, we're going to do it through a Christian perspective.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
That also means that everything we do, we have to be excellent. We feel like Christ calls us to excellence. And so that means we have to be excellent academically. That means we have to be excellent athletically, because that's what God calls us to. It's a great place to be.
Invest in your child's future in an environment that fosters Christ-centered values. To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
2:11 to go. Ryan Bear's doing voice exercises as we speak, getting ready for his game tonight.
Looks like the Riverdale cheer team goes straight to the finals as well down in Orlando. So a lot of our local teams doing very well down there in the National Cheer Championships.
Sounds like a TOA highlight to me. Hines is in along with Campos for Blackman. Along with Dedrick, Okori's in, and there's a whistle, foul on the floor. Haven't been a lot of fouls in this game. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Foul on Jackson.
Well, I know that we've got Steve here. He's a very seasoned official. He's got a pretty good group of young guys with him, too.
Madison Nettles in the game for Blackman, trying to get everybody's name in. Here's Palmer, gives it over to the corner to Gray. This is a young Siegel lineup in there too, and now Gray's tied up. It's going to be Siegel's ball. 1:40 to go. Gray trying to find somebody, and does, finds Lyons. Lyons pushes it back out to Gray. Man-to-man defense been pretty tough for these youngsters coming in. Here's Gray. Hodge has gone out of the bench. She leaves with 8. And there's Gray, and she traveled. Turnover Siegel, I don't even want to know. It's a lot. I'm going to predict 19 or 20. Is that right?
Well, 17. You're
17.
close.
Here's Hines. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson's got it now, dribbling with the right hand. Flips it over to Dedrick. Dedrick. And the shot's blocked by Gray. And now whistle and a reach-in foul. on Blackman. That's the foul is going to be on Nettles. 59 seconds to go. Fourth team foul on Blackman. No team fouls on Siegel. Here's Gray. Trying to look down low for Palmer. Ball's loose, now gets it back. Gray's trapped. She's got a billion people on top of her. And it's going to belong to Siegel. These young girls that come in, Brian, they train and they practice. They play like the starters do in terms of the defense and the offensive, everything. You know, they know exactly what they do when they come in.
Well, yeah, this is their time to shine, you know.
Foul on Nettles. And Gray will go to the free throw line with 40 seconds left. 57-32 Blackman. Jennifer Grandstaff puts another one in the W column. Free throws up, no good. That's a whole bunch of wins.
She's got a passel of them, that's for sure.
Second one is up, good. Gray gets her first points of the night. 57-33, rounding down with 37 seconds left. Nettles has it. Now to Jackson. Jackson gonna drive, goes up, bounces off the glass, good. She's a good-looking freshman right there. Carrington Jackson, remember that name. She's quick. In the water they drink out of Blackman, I think. Or maybe Scott Lawless, you know, has some kind of secret formula. Ball gets loose, 6 seconds. Here comes Jackson out with it. Long pass, O'Corey's got time to score. No, it will not count. And that's the ball game. Final score here, the Blackman Lady Blades are still in a tie with Oakland. They'll do a coin flip tomorrow, and they win this game by a score of 59-33 over the Siegel Stars. When we come back, keys to the game. We'll have the score, we'll have the scoring, we'll have the team stats. We'll also have our players of the game. All this and more on the Ideas Tees Between Game show coming up here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
When Rutherford Countyans think of insurance professionals, they think Rayburn Insurance Agency at 200 South Lowry in Smyrna, meeting the needs of thousands of customers since 1973. You can trust Rayburn Insurance with all your needs, a place where customer service really matters. It's personal with Rayburn Insurance, as fans of local sports, as friends, and as insurance professionals. Check them out at rayburn.net or call 615-459-4145. Rayburn Insurance, for business, auto, home, and life insurance.
Don't let burst pipes start your new year off on a soggy note. Trust Roscoe Brown, your go-to expert for worry-free winter months. We can save you money through preventative checkups and maintenance. Roscoe Brown has provided over 80 years of service to your neighbors and ours. Call Roscoe Brown today for your pipe checkup and enjoy a season of comfort and peace of mind. Roscoe Brown, we're here to keep your water flowing into the new year.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
Dr. Russell McKissick of Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance talks about the grassroots effort in our local schools to ensure proper care for players.
To make sure our teams are covered here locally, be there for our trainers. Yeah, it's a passion that we have to try to take care of our athletes here in town and be there just to keep everybody playing as healthy and as best they can.
From a community standpoint, one of the most important things you do at TOA, I'd guess.
And think it's definitely a way to pay back to our community, just to be there for them and watch some great sports too.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, live your best life.
Mills Family Pharmacy has served Murfreesboro and surrounding communities for nearly 2 decades, and we do more than just filling prescriptions. If you have questions about medications, we can help.
If a particular medicine needs to be compounded, can you do that?
Absolutely. Compounding gives pharmacists like Chad Mills or Craig Buckner the ability to produce a unique dosage, preservative-free and sugar-free if needed.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro.
Visit millsfamilypharmacy.com.
One hot and ready classic. We actually changed it with...
What? You've changed, Little Caesars. You've changed! You've changed! Ah! Tell me why.
It tastes even better because we added 33% more pepperoni.
Give me one of those.
Little Caesars Pizza in Murfreesboro. 4 locations: Memorial Boulevard, South Rutherford Boulevard, Old Ford Parkway, and Warrior Drive.
Walk in and walk out with the new Hot and Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni.
Pizza. I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back. John Dingus, Brian Barrett with you here, ready for the IDIS Tees Between Game Show. And IDIS Tees is the place in Rutherford County for school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, specialty items, and more. Plus, you can buy all of your officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider merchandise from Raider Tees. For tees, polos, hats, and more, visit their showroom over at 910 Risley Road. How do you get there? Well, you just turn off Broad Street between Chewy's and Chili's, and it's right there. IDIS Tees can put your logo on just about anything. Stop in and see how they can help you promote your favorite team, workplace, or organization. Find out more online at idistees.com. Time for the...
Straighten up now.
Oh. Wait, yes, Val. Yeah. George Hockenberry was talking about him the other day.
Hockenberry was talking about him?
He talks about all the bugs. It's all good, though. It's all good. I'm not going to throw George under the bus. That's the legendary Bob Buck right there. You know, he's checking up on you.
Did he come to fire us?
No, he came to tell me that was the best commercial he ever heard, the one I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, time for the Dr. Automotive Players of the Game. Brian, we've got Lyric Maston with 13. Flowers had 13. Fiona Mallory, I think she's a shoe-in at Siegel. She had 17 tonight, a couple of first bank threes for Siegel. Let's go with Flowers in this one, 1,000 points.
Well, I mean, it's a big
Sat
night
out
for her.
the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and, you know, Blackman is really going to have to rely on her in this postseason run. So, you know, I really think Blackman can do some really special things, but it's going to have to center around her. So I agree with you on that.
That's your Dr. Automotive Players of the Game. Dr. Automotive provides local car owners with excellent auto repairs services from ASC certified mechanics and master mechanics. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer and their staff at Dr. Automotive are fully equipped to serve your vehicle repair and maintenance needs. They're on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna and online at autorepairsmyrna.com. Your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. I think you've got one stat right there to tell the story.
Well, I'm not sure which stat you're thinking of, John, but turnovers were huge tonight. Siegel had 17 of those turnovers, but I thought that one was big. It was pretty close first quarter. 15-10, Blackman had a lead, but Blackman went on a 10-0 run in the second, and I really thought that's where Blackman put the distance between them and Siegel. Siegel made another couple of runs in the game, but gosh, John, when you're down by double digits, they never got it below double digits, and I think it was by virtue of that 10-0 run that started the second quarter. They won the second by 14-5. It was they only won the third quarter by 3 points, won the fourth quarter 15-6. But I think it was that 10-0 run to start the second that gave them the breathing room to do their own thing.
Well, that's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. I don't know about you, but I haven't turned in my taxes yet to get anything done.
Why not?
Have you already done it?
No, I have not.
Okay, well then don't talk to me about that then. Tax laws can be very confusing. It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparations, financials, and bookkeeping services. Call them today at 615-890-2233. And if you've missed part of the game, check out WGNSSports.com and tap on the Sir Pizza podcast button to download or listen. You can now order your favorite pizza online. Go to SirPizzaTN.com for carryout or delivery. That's Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and on Memorial Boulevard. Brian, let's mention the cheerleaders again. There's a lot of great things going on. Let's give them the Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance highlight. They're tremendous athletes. I'm telling you, cheerleaders get little really recognition as much as they deserve, but tremendous athletes, and we've got some representatives that are doing great things right now.
Well, I know that there are a lot down there. Stewart's Creek's there for sure. I don't know the exact number. I've just seen a couple of tweets. I saw where Riverdale, the tweet was, we're going straight to the finals. That Siegel would be competing in the semifinals tomorrow. They're in different divisions and classes. A lot of those girls, they're down in Orlando competing in this national cheer competition. So to all of those that are competing down there and representing Rutherford County, we wish them good luck and world of success.
All right, that's your Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. Congratulations from TOA, helping you live your best life. Whether you're in the game, on the sidelines, or cheering from the stands, the doctors and staff at TOA are here for you online at TOA.com. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have a look at the stats for you as we continue with the IDIS Between Game show.
This is Amanda at Animal City. Come shop with my family here at 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro. Did you know that dogs have a unique nose print, much like our fingerprint? Here at Animal City, you can find your pet a present as unique as they are. Whether your dog is a power chewer, a gentle senior, an infamous squeaker killer, or a 2-pound lap princess, we have the right toy for your baby here at Animal City. Come see us at Animal City, 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Celeste Middleton. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
This is Stan Vaught. I'm a lot like you, a husband, father, farmer, auctioneer, and community supporter. I'm now a candidate for school board. In the last cases, Walter Hill, Milton, Leanna, Oakland, and Siegel communities. I believe in community schools, vocational education, and getting education back to the basics. I'd appreciate your support for school board.
Early voting is February 14th through 26th. Election Day is March 5th, paid for by Stan Vaught for school board. Stan Vaught, Treasurer.
I'm State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back to the IDIS Between Game show. Time to look at your stats. Brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Blackman girls win at 59-33. Maston with 13, Flowers with 13 for Blackman, along with Dunbar 6, Moore had 6, Corey with 2, Chisholm with 5, First Bank 3 in there, Katie Stevens with the 3, Mara Herring had 9. Good night for her. And 2 points for Carrington Jackson off the bench. Seagulls led by Fiona Mallory with 17 points, 2 threes. Izzy Hodge had 8. Dowdy with 4, Gray with 1, and Lyons with 3. You've got to look at the team stats, Brian.
All right, here we go. Blackman out rebounding Siegel 26-15 tonight. It was Blackman shooting 44% from the field, 25 of 57, 3 First Bank threes. Siegel 41% from the field, 13 of 32, with 3 First Bank threes. Also 7 of 9 free throws for Blackman, 78%. 4 of 5 free throws for Siegel. that's 80%. One of the big stats that stuck out tonight, 17 turnovers for Siegel, 8 for Blackman. And as we mentioned during the broadcast, it wasn't really the press. It was just some bad passes in passing lanes tonight. All right, Blackman led 15-10 after the first quarter, 29-15 at halftime, 44-27 after 3 quarters of play, and they win it tonight by a final score of 59-33. So Blackman will move on to the district tournament, as this is the last regular season game. They're in a tie with Oakland since the two teams split and only have one loss. They'll break the coin flip. That'll be tomorrow during the district meeting. And one will be the 1 seed, the other will be the 2 seed. The Rockville Rockets will be the 3 seed in girls. The 4 seed and 5 seed will be a coin flip between Riverdale and Siegel, since those two teams split during the regular season. So that's a look at what the girls are facing. The boys, John, is even a bigger mess, and this game's going to go a long way in helping to determine that. But what we do know, Siegel is number 1, Riverdale is number 5. If Blackman wins tonight, Blackman will be number 2, and Oakland and Rockville will flip for 3 and 4. If Siegel wins tonight, it will be a coin flip between Rockville and Oakland for number 2 and number 3, and Blackman will be number 4. So that's what's on the line here tonight in this game. And looks like John Laverne was down 36-29 with 47 seconds left, and they got it to 36-36 with 10 seconds left. It's going to overtime, Laverne and Smyrna.
Wow.
In girls. So a surge there by the Laverne girls send it to overtime there. So we'll keep you updated on that. Danny Brewer is watching that game tonight. And I guess we're about ready to go here, are you?
No, I'm going to take it. I really worked hard that first game.
Yeah, I know. Appreciate you talking extra.
I'm here for you.
Well, don't you do that. Got to have that strong voice to keep going, you know.
I'm really having more trouble with the ice chest than
I've
I
noticed.
have anything.
Yeah. Well, we've got starting lineups here in this boys game coming up here for you, and ready to get the play-by-play going here in this contest. So the Blackman boys of Barry Wertman, and I've done a poor job of getting this ready for you, so let me see if I can pull up this statistic. Blackman boys are going to start number 33, Christian Johnson. Christian is a 6'5 junior post. Number 4, Garrison Edie, a 6'1 junior forward. Number 0, Braden Flowers, a 5'10 sophomore guard, to get the start tonight, along with number 5, Dyson Elam, a 6'3 junior forward, starting this game this evening, along with number 22, Keller Jackson. Jackson is a 6'4 sophomore center. I can guarantee you that you're going to also see in this game tonight Trey Saffold, Trey McGaffey, and most likely Braden Sanford as well, maybe others. Blackman Blaze coming into this game are 12 and 11. Again, the head coach, Barry Wertman. The Siegel Stars are 23 and 2 under the direction of Matt Rigsby as the head coach. Starting number 4, Mac Moss, a senior guard. He is 6 foot. Number 0, Carter Webb. He is a 6'2 junior forward. Number 10, Roth Clark, a 6'3 senior forward. Number 2, Cadence Melendez, a 5'11 senior forward. And number 11, Dorian Lyles, a 6'1 sophomore center. So for Siegel, it is Moss, Webb, Clark, Melendez, and Lyles. Bet you money we'll see Thomas Santel at some point in this game, and likely Wyatt Gilliland as well, and maybe a few others at some point in time. And that is a look at your starting lineups from JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates, Winners Trophies, and Fans Heating and Air.
Blackman struggling here as of late. Got a monumental task, but you know what? I've seen Barry Wortman do magic, so I don't ever count them out. And they've got talent, so it's a lot of it's a little combination of some youth. They're not shooting well right now.
Right. They are in the orange uniforms, trimmed in navy. Blackman across the chest, navy numbers. The tip finally controlled by Siegel. They're in the white uniforms, trimmed in navy with some gray and also teal with the teal numbers. Siegel across the chest, and Carter has it here on the right wing. They pass up top. Lyles on the drive, a whistle on the floor, and this may be on Christian Johnson, and it is. And John played 20 seconds, and Johnson's already picked up a foul, and that may be a key in this game too.
Yeah, he was way out top there.
Carter Webb with the fadeaway jumper from 10, no good, and a rebound by Keller Jackson. Up the floor, Garrison Edey, top of the key, passes over right side. Braden Flowers to Edey. Edey to Elam, near side of the floor. They're working right to left. Flowers in the front court, right side. Now Edey drives, dumps it out in the corner. Here's Flowers with a fadeaway three from the deep right corner. It's a first bank three for Blackman, and they take an early 3-0 lead. Lyles up top between the circles to Mac Moss, right wing. Moss takes a couple of dribbles, has to give it up to Melendez, who pops over to help. Over left side to Carter Webb. He was the district player of the year last year. Lyles on the drive. Ball knocked around and turned over by the Stars. That wasn't Lyles, by the way. That was Roth Clark. Edey, Flowers again. Can he can it? Oh, my goodness. Yes, he can.
I think Siegel Nation is firing Flowers up. He's shooting right in front of him.
6-0. Blackman on the road here with an early lead. Carter Webb at the wing spot to Lyles up top. Can he get a three? It's in and out. Rebound Edey. Edey pushes it up the floor, stops, no look pass. Keller Jackson has it blocked by Lyles. Lyles down the floor, stops, between the legs dribble, 2 foot in front of us. Surveys, over to Melendez now, left side. Melendez to the foul line, in the corner to Lyles, right wing. Finds Mac Moss. Moss takes it to the right corner to Lyles, right wing. His shot is a brick. And the rebound, Keller Jackson. 5:37 to play. Top of the key, Edey. Bang! Garrison Edey.
What happened to they're not shooting well?
Well, that is not the case here tonight. 3 first bank threes to open up this game. It's a 9-0 lead for the Blaze.
Now, they're not like 21-foot threes. They're like 25, 26.
Right. Roth Clark, handoff to Carter Webb. He gets them going here with one just behind the foul line. 9-2, the lead is 7 for Blackman. Edey to Flowers in the front court, right side. Edey takes a peek back at the Blackman bench. Edey penetrates, finds Elam left wing. Lob underneath, Christian Johnson gets free, lays it in, and a timeout by Coach Matt Rigsby, who is absolutely livid right now. And it's a 30-second timeout, and be on your best behavior, John. Bob's right behind us.
Yes, sir. Well, the great Bob Bud?
The honorable Bob Bud.
Well, that's Stan Vaught, honorable.
Well,
they're both honorable.
They're both honorable men, yes.
It seems like everyone's a real estate expert, but Bob Bug and Stan Vaught have put in the decades of work for their clients to be the go-to guys. With Parks Auction's extensive marketing program, you can receive the most money in the shortest amount of time. Stan Vaught, Bob Bug. That's all the names you need to know. Parks Auction. They'll handle everything online at parksauction.com. I mean, they'll handle everything, man. You don't have to worry. Don't have to worry at all. Am I going a little too much on that? Okay, maybe.
That's just a touch. 11-2. Santel checks in. Here's Carter Webb. Puts one up. It's off the rim. Rebound, Edie. Edie pushing it up the floor. Looks down low. Finds Christian Johnson. Johnson tries to back in. Puts it up. No good. Got his own rebound, though. Gets this one to fall. Johnson with the last 2 buckets. 13-2, Blackman. Melendez finds Moss. Back to Cadence. Penetrates, puts up a floater in the lane. Good. Cadence Melendez. It was a tough shot. 13-4. Dropped under 4 minutes to play. Edie drives, dumps it low. Johnson again. The big guy has come to work tonight.
7 of 9 from the field.
He's hit the last 3. Santel to Moss. Moss trying to go baseline, finds Santel. Now Roth Clark. He just says, I'm going to shoot the 3. It's long. Forcing Siegel into some bad shots.
Only getting 1 shot, too.
Elam to Edie, over to Flowers, left wing. Flowers finds Edie again. Edie shakes and bakes. Now Elam, he's going to drain one if he can. No good, too long. Rebound Moss. Moss brings it down himself, straight away. Over to Carter Webb, fakes left, goes right on the drive, puts up a floater in the lane, no good. Rebound Elam. He surveys, looks down the floor. No look pass, burns it down low, and Christian Johnson can't miss. He's got 8. 17-4.
They don't have an answer for him right now.
17-4, Blackman. Clark to Santel, finds Moss. Moss drives into the corner. Up top to Roth Clark. Now to Carter Webb, dumps it down low and off of the fingertips of Santel. And Johnson goes out for a breather. Coming in is Jalen McDonald. Also coming in for Siegel is Trey McGaffey. He is a junior guard. Jalen is a 6'6" sophomore center. 2:21 to play in the first. McGaffey with it to Edie over right side. They get it to McDonald after a pass from Flowers. McDonald goes up high off the glass, gets his first points. That's 10 points in the paint. They haven't missed there. Last 5 possessions. Webb, right side, or left side to Moss. Moss underhand flip to Roth Clark. Clark to the foul line to Santel now. Santel finds Moss. Moss for 3. Swish! Mac Moss with the first bank 3. If he gets going.
Good use of a pick there.
Johnson going to check back in here with 1.5 minutes left in the first. Flowers deep right side. Back up top to Edie. Edie steps in, backs out, top of the arc. To McGaffey, back over to Edie. Drives to the right. Gets a pick. Now kicks it in the corner. McGaffey now back up top. Flowers for 3. It's off this time. And the ball goes out of bounds. Dorian Lyles comes back in as Siegel Nation gets crazy. Johnson and McDonald are in. So going with the trees here for the Blaze. Moss to Melendez up top. Webb finds Dorian Lyles, back to Moss. Ball tipped, knocked away, and Santel runs it down. Thankfully. Moss with 45 seconds, spots for 3. Too hard this time. And the rebound tipped up, and Flowers controls it. Long pass up to Johnson. Johnson waits on traffic and then lays it in. 21-7. John Siegel has had 21 points near halftime in many games.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, Carter Webb's just going to dribble around with 18 seconds. Going to wait and go for one. You could hear assistant coach Isaiah Phillips screaming out the defense here. Here's Mac Moss on the drive, penetrates baseline, puts up a little runner, no good off the side of the rim, and Blackman's not going to get a shot. We've played a quarter, and it's been all Blackman. 21-7, Blackman over Siegel on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard heating and air products, Fans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced, professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Fans will be there with trained technicians. Fans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Fans Heating and Air.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Blackman 9 of 13 from the field, 69%, 3 threes. Siegel 3 of 11, 27%, 1 3.
We're back here with Blackman with the basketball starting the second quarter. Flowers dribbles around with it. Johnson pops out. Now Flowers from long range, in and out. Rebound McDonald. McDonald trying to fight it away, and now a whistle. Foul is going to be called as Gilliland in the game. Try to combat the size in the lane. Elam is going to come back in, and McGaffey goes out for the Blaze. Blackman will inbound. Edie looking to get it in. Looks, long pass into Flowers. Now Edie tries the three. It's long. Rebound tipped up, and they're going to get Elam over the back there. So Siegel will have the basketball. We played 30 seconds here. Webb drives, kicks it back out left wing. Mac Moss, a floater in the lane. Moss with 5. And it's a 10-point lead now. Haven't put the points on the board yet. Edie, left wing Elam. In the corner, Flowers. Flowers brings it back up top. Now takes it to the right side. Elam in the right corner to Christian Johnson. Burns it inside to McDonald. McDonald trying to go up on Gilliland. Got him in the air. It's 2 fouls now on Gilliland.
Well, Coach Rigsby trying to get some height down low to battle these 2 big boys down here for Blackman.
Here's Edie for 3. It is no good. Rebound, McDonald fights it away up top. Flowers to Edie for 3, left wing, in and out. Blackman's kind of cooled off a little bit now. Dorian Lyles streaks down the floor. No look pass. Roth Clark wasn't expecting it. Turnover. Flowers takes it to the right wing to Christian Johnson up top. Bounces it to McDonald. McDonald backs in, turns, spins, tries to go up and does. They blow the whistle, and Gilliland is going to pick up the foul. That's 3 fouls in a matter of less than 2 minutes. They are pounding it in the lane, and now Coach Rigsby is saying, what's going on here? Just wants to know. Free throw no good by McDonald. McGaffey coming in. Keller Jackson is going to check in for the shooter McDonald. Santel came in for Gilliland. Free throw short, rebound tipped out and controlled by Blackman. Bounce pass down low, and then they foul Johnson. He's going to go to the free throw line. And the foul is on Roth Clark. Fourth foul, John, in less than 2 minutes.
Just can't handle the two bigs down below.
Free throw, no good.
Fortunately for Siegel, Blackman hasn't been able to convert.
Siegel is going to bring in Matthew Rice now to try to give them some size, and Clark's going to go out. Keep him from picking up another foul. Free throw good, so Johnson hits one. 22-9. Santel in the corner to Rice, finds Moss. Moss right wing. Takes a few dribbles to the top of the key, finds Carter Webb. Webb drives in the lane, 4-footer, no good short. Rebound Lyles, and they're going to catch Trey McGaffey. Looks like Laverne has beat Smyrna in overtime, 44-41. Laverne girls with the victory in overtime. Driving, putting up the shot with the left hand. A little reverse there by Carter Webb. Can't give him that kind of room. Edie to the foul line. Over to McGaffey right side. It's an 11-point Blackman lead. Edie turns, spins, puts it up with the left hand, draws the foul. Going to be on Carter Webb. Oh, I'm so glad for Steve Carter. That was a big win for him, John.
Yep. Good way to end the regular season.
Free throw is good by Edie. Again, that final score was 44-41. Second toss is good. Hit a pair. 5 points for Garrison Edie. The score 24-11. Blackman on top. Webb drives in the lane, puts up a little 6-footer. It's too hard off the back of the rim. Blackman up the floor quickly and threw it away. Long pass from Flowers to Keller Jackson, couldn't hold on to it. Is that their first one, you say? First turnover there. 5 minutes left in the half right now. 24-11. Blackman, Cadence Melendez in the right corner. To Carter Webb, right side. Up top to Mac Moss between the circles. Moss drives, kicks it out to Webb. Shoots the three ball. It's in and out. Boy, he's having a tough shooting night. Flowers trots it down. Tries the no-look bounce pass. Nothing there to Edie. They set a pick for Edie. Shoots the three. In and out. Rebound. Flowers. I'm sorry. Rebound. Moss. There's a scrum for the ball. Coach Wertman wanted a foul. Didn't get the call.
Well, Edie got popped in the nose pretty good.
Sure did. Edie's going to come out here for a moment. Johnson coming out as well. Moss tosses it to Moss. I'm sorry. Moss tosses it to Carter Webb. Dorian Lyles gets a touch now at the top of the key. Backs it up between the rings. Now explodes toward the basket. Goes up, has it blocked. Lost it out of bounds. Turnover, Siegel. Boy, a water bottle made its way onto the floor. Garrison Edie and Christian Johnson going to check back in. Quick breather for them. Elam going out and Jackson going out. Flowers bringing it down the floor. 24-11. the Blackman lead with 3:50 to play right now. McGaffey back to Flowers. Flowers to McGaffey, bounce pass to Johnson. In the lane, flips it back out top. Johnson to Flowers again. Flowers finds McGaffey, driving baseline, hits the side of the backboard. And Melendez in the backcourt, fighting with McGaffey to control it. Now to Carter Webb. Only 11 points for Siegel so far, with 3:14 to play in the half. Webb gets it now. No, it's Rice. Now to Webb. Uses a pick, now loses the ball. Mac Moss to the foul line. Now Rice for three. They need it. Too long. McDonald with the rebound. Edey down the floor. Stops. Passes in the corner to McGaffey now. Blackman resets. Edey dribbles around to Flowers. Johnson pops out to help. Right wing. Just lobs it to McGaffey. Left side. They work it down low to McDonald and gets it to fall. Siegel has no answer for these bigs inside right now. 26-11, Blackman. Here's Webb. Drive to the basket, got it. And there is a foul.
That was great defense right there. That was just an incredible shot. Kind of did a little scoop shot at the end.
Garrison Edey with the foul. Free throw good, so a three-point play. 7 points for Carter Webb. 26-14. Blackman with the lead, full court, Siegel pressure, long lob, pass down low. McDonald with the lay-in. Webb finds Moss. Up top, Carter for the three. Long range, no good. McDonald swiping down the rebound. Flowers quickly down to Edey. Explodes baseline. Underhand flip, gets it to McDonald. He got the bucket. And there is a foul. Foul is on Webb. That is his second.
Everything they're touching is turning to gold right now.
Roth Clark going to come in just a second. Three-point play for McDonald. McDonald has 9 points.
Well, you top that with what Johnson's got. You're getting about 20 points from the post, and we haven't finished to the half yet.
31-14 your score. Blackman on top with 1:10. Melendez to Webb. Webb drives, puts up a 6-footer in the lane, no good. McGaffey, and now Webb foul. That is the third foul on Webb in this quarter. That is huge.
Yeah, that hurts your comeback chances. It's kind of what we call a perfect storm.
Yep. McGaffey at the free throw line. Shot it. Got it. First points for the junior. Jackson coming out as McDonald goes in. McGaffey with another at the free throw line. This one in the air and good. 33-14. Playing without Webb. Here's Roth Clark. Drives, misses the shot, but a foul. Boy, he exploded to the baseline. Foul on McDonald.
That was Clark, I believe.
Roth Clark going to the free throw line. Free throw no good. McGaffey coming out for Flowers with 53 seconds. Hits the second. 33-15. 18-point lead for Blackman. Edie, 48 seconds, finds Elam, gets it across the timeline now. Bounces it over to Edie with 40 seconds. Steps up near the midcourt stripe and dribbles around. Melendez comes out to force him to move, trying to trap. Gets it to Elam, and Melendez went for the steal. Edie in trouble now. Finds Johnson down low. McDonald layup good, and a foul with 9.6.
You saw that coming. I mean, it was 2 or 3 times Johnson was open. Finally, Johnson saw McDonald underneath the basket.
Roth Clark picking up his second foul. So, John, you got Carter Webb with 3 fouls, Roth Clark with 2, Gilliland with 3 fouls, but 2 of your guys that you count on being out there for every second of the game with 2 or 3 fouls is pretty tough. The and one good. Leading scorer for Blackman is sophomore Jalen McDonald. 36-15. Mac Moss quickly. Moss driving all the way. Floater up, no good, but a whistle with 3.7. And they call the foul on McGaffey. His second. And going to the free throw line is Moss. His first one, no good.
This is maybe the worst shooting performance by Siegel all year. A lot of that has to do with Blackman's defense.
Moss will have another at the free throw line, hits the second. 6 points for him. Length of the floor to go. Elam just puts up a prayer, hits the backboard, but that's it. It's a 20-point lead for the Blaze at halftime. 20-point lead for the Blaze at the halftime. 36-16. 36-16 your halftime scores. The Blackman Blaze lead the Siegel Stars. Stay with us. We'll have your halftime stats when we come back. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here, and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
Hi, this is Brandon. I am the drum instructor at Music World Drummers Den. What Dave and I try to do, because we're drummers, is hands-on experience. We let you come back in the drum room so you can try drums out before you buy them, because online you can't do that. Taking private lessons, we jumpstart you a lot quicker than you can on YouTube. A lot of people try to watch YouTube and take lessons. We're hands-on.
The Music World and Drummers Den in Murfreesboro,
2762 South Church Street, across from Indian Hills Golf Course.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Rayburn Insurance in Smyrna.
Come see me, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance in downtown Smyrna today.
Online at rayburn.net.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back. Tonight's game brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Bud Morris, located at 3245 Franklin Road, just down from Franklin Road Christian School. That's State Farm Agent Bud Morris, 615-893-1417. Blackman leads at 36-13, and what a game so far for the Blackman Blaze. They're shooting 57% from the field, 2 threes. They're 13 of 23. Siegel, just the total opposite, 6 of 21, 29%. They have 1 3. Blackman has shot 7 of 10 from the free throw line for 70%. Siegel 3 of 5 for 60%. But the big key is rebounding. Blackman's out-rebounded Siegel 15-7. And they have no answer for those two bigs, McDonald and Johnson, for Blackman here tonight so far. Started out great for Blackman. First 3 out of the 4 shots were threes. They all went in. It's been a great start. They haven't let up. They lead it 36-16 here at halftime. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the individual stats as we continue. By the way, the stats are brought to you tonight by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. Back in 2 minutes.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is dedicated to our community. Hi, I'm John Allen, Vice President and Commercial Banker at our 3427 Memorial Boulevard location in Murfreesboro. Let me help you expand, purchase, or build. With local people and decisions, we offer the best in true community banking. Come visit us today or check us out at fnbmt.com.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS 401715.
Pizza. Murfreesboro's favorite pizza is now hiring at all 3 local locations. That's right. We want you to join the Sir Pizza team. Stop in at our East Main, Veterans Parkway, or Memorial Boulevard locations and let us know how you'd like to join the Sir Pizza family. Also, we've made it even easier to order for carryout or delivery. Just head on over to sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
Hello, this is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Often when a man or woman finish pre-planning their funerals with me, I hear, "We should have done this 10 years ago." Or, "I thought about doing this years ago, but just never got around to it." Seems that we often put off the inevitable for ourselves. As one wise pastor put it, it's never too late to do what's right. Why not mark down on your calendar to call me to talk about your funeral needs at 615-893-2422. It's never too late.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Here's a look at the scoring for the Blackman Blaze. Christian Johnson with 11 points tonight. Garrison Eady has 5. Trey McGaffey with 2. Braden Flowers, 2 first bank threes for 6 points. And Jalen McDonald, the sophomore, has come off the bench to lead Blackman with 12 points here in this game tonight in the first half. For Blackman, Mac Moss has 6. Carter Webb with 7. He has been contained tonight for the most part. Roth Clark with 1. Cadence Melendez with 2. And here's another one. Dorian Lyles, no points in the game. And Carter Webb sitting on that bench right now with 3 fouls. So things are not looking good for the Stars. It doesn't mean they can't come back, but they've got their work cut out for them here in this game. Let's take a look at the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. We got some surprises there as well, Brian.
Yes, we do. Only one boys score. Other than this one, Eagleville holds a 3-point lead over Fayetteville at halftime, 29-26. The rest of these scores are girls, and they're all finals that we have. Blackman 59, Siegel 33. Cookville defeated Stewart's Creek 72-35. It was Laverne a winner over Smyrna 44-41 in overtime. Oakland downs Green Hill 59-25. Eagleville a winner over Fayetteville 74-38. And PCA in the Division II District 3A tournament defeats Grace Christian 45-32. MTCS and FRA have probably completed their game. I haven't been able to find the score though, and that's your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
All right, so we're going to take our final break. When we come back, it'll be the second half of action here on State Farm Prep Basketball. Blackman leads it 36-16 over the Siegel boys.
Roscoe Brown is this area's leading provider of home indoor air quality products and services. Back in 1940, Roscoe Brown started this family business with a goal of treating customers like family. Over 80 years later, that commitment continues. If you're new to town, ask Roscoe Brown to do a checkup on your HVAC and plumbing systems. It'll make a difference. Call Roscoe Brown and schedule a checkup today.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
At State Farm, when home and auto work together as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto.
It's not just your home or car. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. We see your home and car as the time and memories that you put into it. Give me a call at 615-459-2683 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
We're talking now with Heather here at Carpets by Osborne. What are some of the advantages that Carpets by Osborne has?
Being a family business and being locally owned and operated, we do free estimates. We have our own subcontractors that work for our business. We will come out, look at your floor covering. Throughout the whole process, you deal with an individual. You're not passed off to different contractors. We handle it from start to finish.
Carpets by Osborne on Northwest Broad, next to Tire World.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Time for the second half of action, and with the starting lineups and the play-by-play story, here's Horse Collar Brian.
Horse Collar, all right. Christian Johnson, Garrison Eady, Braden Flowers, Dyson Elam, Keller Jackson, the starting lineup for Blackman, who have the ball to start, and Garrison Eady on the drive, missed the shot, but Keller Jackson goes up, ball stripped. Goes up again, hook shot, no good, and here's Siegel with it. It's Moss, Mac Moss, Carter Webb, Roth Clark, Cadence Melendez, Dorian Lyles for Siegel. A three in the air, no good, and then tipped in by Carter Webb. That's your starting lineups from Winners Trophies, Fans Heating and Air, and JHA Company. Dyson Elam to Johnson here in the front court. Blackman moving from left to right as we see it. Johnson finds Elam, now right wing, Jackson pops out. Keller bounces it down low to Christian Johnson. Goes up and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be either Lyles or Carter Webb, and it is Roth Clark. That's three on Roth Clark. Immediately, Jalen McDonald comes in. He comes in for Keller Jackson. Inbounds, McDonald goes up, and a whistle and a foul, and this may be on Roth Clark. It is, and that's four. 2 very quick fouls.
But when he fouled, he just started walking toward the bench because he knew what was going to happen.
Santel immediately at the scorer's table. McDonald, free throw, good. Got the shooter's roll. Santel going to have to play some very, very big minutes here. Free throw, McDonald, good. 38-18. Blackman. Webb, right side, explodes, stops, pops. No good, tip up, got it. He is very good at that. And he can take over a game. Edie, Lyles all over him. Passes over to passes over to Flowers. Gets it into McDonald, back to Flowers. Whistle, hand check foul, Cadence Melendez.
Well, Brian,
boy, that's tight.
Siegel is going to have to make some headway into this lead and get within 9 or 10 before. If they're down by 20 in the fourth quarter, it could be trouble.
Yeah. Matt Rigsby just kind of throws his hands in the air like, what do we got to do? Edie brings it here right side. Finds Flowers. Flowers to the left wing, tries a bounce pass. He got it back. Almost a turnover. Christian Johnson explodes to the basket, dumps it down low. McDonald got it. 16 for McDonald.
Johnson is assisting in that. I mean, he's giving himself up to get the McDonald the basket.
Top of the key, Lyles. Over right side, Mac Moss. Moss driving into the corner. Dorian Lyles just stops. Pops, no good. McDonald for the rebound. Flowers bringing it down straight away. Over left side to Elam. Back up top, Flowers. Near the center circle. Shakes, bakes, bounces it. Inside to Johnson, back to Flowers for 3. Swish! Braden Flowers, his third first bank 3. 23-point lead for the Blaze. Carter Webb explodes to the basket, goes up, got it! And there is a foul. Count the bucket. The foul is on McDonald. It's his second. Melendez going out. Coming in is 6'7" sophomore center Lawson Lee. Just to try to bang around inside with McDonald and Christian Johnson. Free throw was good, right?
Correct.
Okay. Flowers and Elam. Back over right side, Flowers. Santel all over him. To Garrison Edie. Edie looking inside, left side, drives in. Going baseline, Christian Johnson missed the shot. McDonald rebound, no good. A fight for the rebound, a whistle, and a foul or a jump ball. Oh. Why a jump ball? That's. But anyway, it's going to be Siegel's ball. Nobody had possession. Down the floor is Carter. Carter Webb explodes, puts it up off the glass, no good, whistle, foul. Garrison Edie picks up the foul. Going to the free throw line is Carter Webb with 14 points. 7 here in this third quarter. John, he had 7 in the first half, and he scored 7 in not even half of this third quarter.
Yeah, if he can stay in the game without the foul trouble, he'll get his 25 or 30.
Second free throw, good. He hit 1 of 2. 4.5 to play in the third. Edie brings it down. Down low, Elam No good. Rebound going up. Whistle, foul on Lee. And McDonald going to go to the free throw line for a couple of shots.
It's these second and third shots that Blackman's getting. They haven't done quite as well in this third quarter, but they've pretty much maintained it all game.
Free throw good for Jalen McDonald. And a timeout, 30-second timeout for Coach Barry Workman and the Blackman Blaze. And,
all right. Well, that gives me time to talk about our friends over at Parks Auction. That's Stan Vaught, the Honorable Stan Vaught, and the multifaceted, talented Bob Bugg. They take the stress out of your real estate sale. From residential, commercial, farms and land, Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught are ready to put out their decades of market experience to work for you. That's Parks Auction. They'll handle everything online at parksauction.com. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, John.
Oh, but I want to remind you to tune in next time for the countdown to tip-off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. And after the game is the Prentice Awesome Heating and Air post-game show, where Brian will give you district tournament scenarios.
Well,
my
John,
favorite part.
If this continues, if Blackman wins, they'll wind up the 2 seed, and Rockville and Oakland will have to flip for 3 and 4. Second free throw good. McDonald with 18 points. 45-24.
If he didn't make any post moves at all, McDonald's worth being in there just for his rebounding.
Santel left wing. Up top, Moss. Right side, Carter Webb. Back up top, Lee. Now Santel spots for 3. Swish! How about it? Thomas Santel, the senior forward.
Unexpected offense, that helps.
45-27, Garrison Eady with it, front court, Lyles all over him. Lee went for the steal. Johnson passes down low, gets it to McDonald in the corner. Flowers 3, no good. Rebound, put back, McDonald, no good. Johnson, rebound, put back, no good. Goes out of bounds off of Blackman. Off of Siegel, rather.
Boy, they're getting up there.
That is, 4 looks at it, and they still have the ball. Long pass in, Flowers. Over left side, Eady explodes baseline. Johnson in the lane, 4-footer good. If you're Siegel, Blackman's getting too many shots.
That's pretty hard to beat that right there. Good penetration by Eady. Found the open Johnson.
Dorian Lyles to Carter Webb, back to Mac Moss. Moss to Webb.
Blackman in a zone.
Whip it around the corner. Lyles drives, gets free, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Tipped up by Lee, I think.
Tipped up by Blackman.
Who gets the point?
Give it to Lee.
47-29. Blackman with Eady, right wing. Johnson has it between the circles, looks down low, McDonald wide open, missed it. Rebound, Siegel.
That's the first time tonight.
Carter Webb drives, goes up, puts the shot up. They're going to say foul on the floor. Before the shot, it'll be out of bounds.
Carter wanted that basket.
Sure did. Flowers with the foul. Moss to inbound to Carter Webb, drives, layup good. 17 for Webb, 10 here in the third quarter.
Well, there's going to be a Siegel run. We'll see if this is it.
Eady just gets it across the timeline. Bounces over to Flowers. Up top to Christian Johnson. Elam pops out, back to Johnson. Finds Eady. Eady penetrates to the foul line, has to bring it back out. Stops, pops for 3, got it. Garrison Eady, top of the key, 3-ball, first bank 3.
That's a killer right there if you're trying to come back.
Minute 40 to play in the third, 50-31 Blackman. Moss to Webb, Webb's 3, in and out. Rebound, Blackman. Flowers pushes it up the floor. Pass, intercepted. Carter Webb, other way, layup good. And a timeout, Siegel. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. 50-33, Blackman on top.
Hey, I'm Jack Hayes, here with my dad Nick and my granddad Pops.
In 1985, when we opened our doors, we had one kids item on the menu. It was a hot dog. But today we have one of the most popular kids items in Rutherford County. What's your favorite item, Jack?
Chicken fingers, curly fries, and our homemade barbecue sauce.
At Toots Restaurants, our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Craig's Tax Service, Dr. Automotive, the First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and of course, State Farm.
It's Brian Barrett and John Dinkins here with you. Siegel in full court pressure. Edie to McDonald, back to Edie. Still in the backcourt. Flowers pops back to help. Long pass up the floor. Tipped by Melendez and out of bounds. So Blackman will inbound on the far baseline.
Blackman didn't do a very good job there on that press. And that's a scary pass.
Blackman gets it in. Flowers brings it up top. Minute 8 to play here in the third. Edie, between the legs dribble, brings it over here to the right side. Flowers trying to bounce it in the lane. McDonald runs down the loose ball. Back to Edie, right side. Pulls up for the long two. It's in and out. Rebound tipped around. Siegel pushing it up the floor. Mac Moss, no look pass. Carter Webb, layup good. Webb with 21. 50-35. They've got it to 15. Edie passes up the floor, finds Christian Johnson.
Big trip for Siegel defensively.
26
right
seconds, you're right.
They go back up by 17 or 18. You really only cut 2 points out of the lead.
Edie trying to hold it over to Elam. 14 seconds. Edie back up top near the center circle. Double team. Christian Johnson passes to the left side to Elam. Pull-up jumper, banks over, no good. Rebound, tip up, good. They're going to say no shot.
Foul.
And the foul on Christian Johnson with 1.1. It's his second. Siegel's going to have the length of the floor to go with 1.1. So Blackman wipe off the bucket. Long pass and long shot, no good. We're going to the fourth quarter. 50-35. Blackman leads Siegel on State Farm Prep Sports.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Siegel shot well in the third quarter, it's over 60%, but Blackman went to the free throw line too much they kind of could offset it, but they did gain, 5 points in that quarter. They'll need more than that in the fourth.
Sure will. Edie gets it across. Finds Christian Johnson. Flowers left side. Back up top, Edie. Santel all over it. Edie drives to the foul line. Back out to Flowers. Blackman could be very deliberate if they want. Edie turns, spins, puts it up with the left hand. Shooter's goal.
I think he's really had a good game tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's got 10 tonight. Carter Webb over to Moss. Melendez, right wing. Back over to Webb. Spots for the three online and good. That kid can't miss right now. 24. He had 7 at halftime. We're just now starting the fourth quarter. Edey, long pass up. McDonald has it. McDonald gets it again after passing from Edey. Back to Edey, now Flowers left wing. Finds Christian Johnson. Outside to Edey, tried to go inside. Ball tipped away, but Edey runs down the loose ball. Edey screaming for everybody to move, and Elam goes left side. Between the circles, Christian Johnson now back to Edey. Johnson up top, Santel all over him. Inside, ooh, there's going to be an offensive foul there on McDonald.
Well, Ross Clark did a good job there, and he really risked it because he's got 4 on him, but it was an offensive foul. That's a textbook offensive foul.
Okay. He just reported 10, but the foul was on 10, and 32 committed the foul. That is 3 on McDonald.
Starting to get a little interesting now.
Yep. Siegel can score here. Santel whips it to Mac Moss, high arching 3, no good. Rebound deep, Moss gets it. Melendez for 3, in and out. Rebound McDonald. Edey pushing it up the floor, long pass, Christian Johnson, layup good. .5:45 to play. Roth Clark to Carter Webb. Carter in the lane, blocked by McDonald. Boy, that kid's had a great game. Flowers over to Edey now. Pulled up his dribble. McDonald pops out to help. Jalen McDonald, just a sophomore. Christian Johnson takes one dribble. Back to McDonald, underhand flip to Flowers. Flowers to Edey. Edey drives, and the ball knocked out of bounds off of Santel. Oh. They're going to say.
Yeah, they corrected it. They
okay.
changed it.
John, this is the Blackman that we saw about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah. Then they disappeared.
Edey looks in, finds Keller Jackson, who just came in. Dropped under 5 minutes to play here now. Edey drives, stops, kicks it back out to Flowers, and they called a.
They warned on the coach. Coach Reesby was out of his box.
Gotcha.
He may have said something. I'm not sure he said anything. But.
Yeah, just a warning. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Carter. So they're going to move down further into the corner on the sideline. They get it into McDonald. Ball stolen away. Santel taking it all the way in. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Edey. Edey doesn't stop, dumps it. McDonald off the glass, good. He's got 20.
That was a great pass by Edey, too. Knew it going all that way with him.
Mac Moss left wing. Up top, Carter Webb. Over to Roth Clark. Clark looks in, finds Moss. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Tipped up by Santel, controlled by Flowers. Edey looking to Elam, stops for 3. Over the rim, no good. Roth Clark with a rebound. Outlet pass to Webb. Carter drives, puts it up with the left hand, no good, but a foul. Foul on Edie. And going to the free throw line will be Carter Webb. And the first one is no good off the back of the rim. A rare miss for Carter Webb. Mac Moss going to go out and Melendez in. Second free throw good. 25. And a timeout on the floor. Under 4 minutes to play, 56-39. Blackman on top. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
When Rutherford Countyans think of insurance professionals, they think Rayburn Insurance Agency at 200 South Lowry in Smyrna, meeting the needs of thousands of customers since 1973. You can trust Rayburn Insurance with all your needs, a place where customer service really matters. It's personal with Rayburn Insurance, as fans of local sports, as friends, and as insurance professionals. Check them out at rayburn.net or call 615-459-4145. Rayburn Insurance, for business, auto, home, and life insurance.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. State Farm, give him a call.
Blackman quickly down. Flowers gives the ball to Edie. Now to Elam. They work it inside to Christian Johnson. Back out. Flowers for three. In and out. Rebound. Carter. Stops. Pops. No good. Rebound. Roth Clark goes up. Fouled by McDonald. That's 4. Only 3:28 to play. John Siegel's going to have to play the perfect game, and Blackman's going to have to help, don't you think?
Oh, yeah,
if
they got to
Siegel's
hit
gonna
free
win.
throws.
Yeah, and they missed that one. Roth Clark has only 1 point tonight, and it was at the free throw line.
I mean, it's been a weird night for Siegel, and I don't know whether it's because Blackman hit him with a hit him right in the fist early.
Hits the second one. Edie, long pass up, stolen away by Roth Clark. Stays in bounds. Down the floor, jumper, no good by Lyles.
Well, Blackman's trying to help him right now, but they cannot buy the basket.
Mac Moss checked in, he inbounds. Finds Carter Webb. Webb, fadeaway jumper, no good. He's going to go to the free throw line. Foul on Garrison Edie, that's 4. Edie has 4 fouls, so does McDonald. Roth Clark has 4 fouls. Both coaches seem content to leave him out there. Free throw by Carter Webb is good.
Well, if you're Blackman, you don't want him to keep going to the free throw line. The clock's not moving, and he's just popping in points.
Webb takes a big deep breath, toes the line, and it's in the air, and good. 27. He's got 20 second half points. Elam in the backcourt to Edie, still in the backcourt to Elam in the backcourt, long pass up. Finds McDonald. McDonald corrals it, gives it to Flowers, who brings it back up top. Finds Garrison Edie. Edie going to be fouled.
I'm not too sure that's not a smart foul there.
It's Dorian Lyles who commits that.
They got to do a lot of fouls though.
Probably trying to get him in the 1-and-1, or not 1-and-1, in the bonus.
But they're going to have to. They got a long way.
Yeah, it's only the first foul. There's the second. It's Mac Moss who commits that. That's his first foul. Garrisoniti is going to be beaten up here for the next 3 inbounds, I would say.
Yeah, I would think so.
Tosses it in here. Finds Elam. Elam is trying to push through, and there's the foul. Ooh, they call that on Carter Webb. That's 4 on him. It's not the one you wanted to commit the foul.
Well, he got in that trap, and he was the other guy.
Edey to try to get it in. Finds Christian Johnson. And now to Flowers. Roth Clark can't foul. Melendez can. Now Edey. Back to Flowers. 2.5 to play. Johnson outside, back up the front court. Now Johnson at the foul line. Back out. Center circle. Flowers, and there's the reach-in foul on Melendez, number 2 for him. One more foul, and Blackman will go to the free throw line. And there's the inbounds. Elam, they're going to foul him. No. Way back up top to Christian Johnson. Now to Garrisoniti. Flowers tries to penetrate.
Tried to foul, but he didn't get away with it. Oh, they're really killing some time here.
Yeah, they are. There's, I guess you just got to maul them, right? So that foul is Melendez. And that is going to put Flowers at the free throw line. So
we've got a bird's eye view of Barry Workman tonight. I've enjoyed it.
Free throw, no good.
They'd hit 11 straight at the line before that shot.
Second one is up, and it is bounce pass. Mac Moss penetrates, puts up a 2-pointer. It's no good. Garrisoniti corrals it. Tried to foul him. To Flowers. Tried to foul him again. Nothing there. To Elam in the corner. Now to Garrisoniti, and there's the foul with Dorian Lyles picking up number 2. John, you don't gain anything if you don't get points on the other end.
No, that's true. And all now Blackman's got to do is hit free throws. I mean, that's as simple as that.
Well, Garrisoniti goes to the line with 10 points, and the free throw is up and no good.
At this point, even 1 of 2 is with this big lead.
Here is Edey with the second, missed it.
Or 0-2 and hang on.
Carter Webb drives in the lane, puts up a jumper, no good. Melendez for 3, crawls over the rim, no good. Rebound Mac Moss, no good. Another Siegel rebound. Dorian Lyles goes up, no good. They kick it back out, 1:15 to play. Carter Webb from way downtown, no good. Roth Clark in the lane, got it, and a foul. Good grief. Foul, McDonald. That's 5.
But it took about 30-something seconds to get that basket.
Sure did. Well, they should have mad applause for this kid coming out. Jalen McDonald, 6'6" sophomore center with 18 points tonight. Free throw good. So Clark hit both, I think, right? Or
Yes.
just one? All right. Got a timeout with 1:10 to play, 57-45. Blackman on top on State Farm Prep Sports.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service. From personal tax preparation to business bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes, at Craig's Tax Service, our staff is here to help.
Get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
As a former Siegel Star football player, I know the importance of the high school sports experience. Good luck to all county student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back. As they set the ball down for Blackman, they've got to inbound it quickly here. They get it into Edey. Long pass up the floor. Sanford, who just checked in. Now Christian Johnson, they foul him. So Christian Johnson's going to go to the free throw line as Santel picks up the foul. Mac Moss going to check in here in a second as well for the Stars. Johnson hits the free throw. 16 for him tonight. Johnson second. Good. Johnson's got 17 points. McDonald with 20. So 37 points in the paint tonight. Drive. Carter Webb missed the shot. Rebound Siegel. Another wild shot by Lyles. This one no good. Rebound deep, and here comes Blackman. Garrison Edey just corrals it. He's triple team. Now Christian Johnson with a lay-in. And I think Siegel has accepted defeat here. Three by Carter Webb, no good. Rebound Blackman. Flowers going to bring it back up top, and he's got a huge smile on his face. Well, Blackman has done what many thought was impossible. They hand Siegel the first defeat of the season in district play. And with two, with one, that's it. The Blackman Blaze are going to win this one tonight by a 61-45 margin. That will give the Blackman Blaze the 2 seed in the district tournament and force a coin flip between Oakland and Rockvale for 3 and 4. That will take place tomorrow. We'll talk about this game. Really what kind of led to this defeat for Siegel and this victory for Blackman. Don't think it'll take much to look back at the points in the first quarter and see how this one kind of got away from Siegel early and how Blackman just kind of dominated. Big win here on the road for the Blackman Blaze. Final score 61-45. Blackman a winner. We'll come back. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show is next on State Farm Prep Sports.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
Mills Family Pharmacy has served Murfreesboro and surrounding communities for nearly 2 decades. From a simple prescription refill, an over-the-counter remedy, to a compounded prescription, Mills Family Pharmacy can help.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. Come on down and see us. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro. We'd love to have you.
At Mills, we also offer a medication delivery service. Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more that never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Parks Auction. We handle everything.
You have a staff that comes to your home. They tell you what to do. They walk you through it. It's been my experience that what I thought I should get for my home, I got much more for it.
Visit our website at parksauction.com.
Hi there, Parks Auction, 896-4600. Stan Vaught and the Parks Auction team are proud supporters of local high school and MTSU sports.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan France Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work. Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom designed jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northville Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back here to Siegel High School. Time for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air services all major brands and in most cases offers same-day service. Rely on the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, they're on West College Street. They're great folks to work with, and they'll be there when you need them. Get on the rotation to have your HVAC serviced. You'll never be without. They'll be there even on a Sunday. I had to have them come out on a Sunday, and it was in the summertime this last year and helped me out. They're always great folks. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, 890-1311, online at PrenticeAllsup.com. Final score 61-45, Blackman Blaze. John, it was really never in doubt for Blackman, was it?
No, they never really, I think they cut it to, 12 maybe at one point, but then they went off this little cool spell and Blackman took advantage. So I think that was as close as they got, really.
Time to talk about our Dr. Automotive players of the game, and I think fairly easy tonight. Christian Johnson had a great game. He had 19 points. John, they got 39 points in the paint tonight. So Christian Johnson has been the player of the game before. I was so impressed with sophomore post Jalen McDonald tonight. He had 20 points.
Yeah, they didn't miss a beat. I'm going to go with McDonald. I mean, he was really, really good tonight.
So we'll go with Jalen McDonald tonight for the Blaze. And Carter Webb had 20 points in the second half. Only had 7 halftime points. John, they did Siegel, that was really all the scoring tonight.
Yeah, it just didn't click tonight for him. I think Carter missed a lot of shots. I know that.
Even though he got 27, he still missed a lot.
He normally hits some of those shots, but I thought Blackman did a really good job of making him at least work for shots. He just didn't have a clear pathway to the basket anytime, had to adjust his shots sometimes. So I'm really thinking kind of give a little credit to Blackman defense, and they pretty much eliminated everybody else from scoring. Really, they just didn't have it.
Yeah, well, there you go. Players of the game from Dr. Automotive. They provide local car owners with excellent auto repair service from ASE certified mechanics and master mechanics. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer and their staff at Dr. Automotive are fully equipped to service your vehicle repair and maintenance needs on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna and online at autorepairsmyrna.com. Craig's Tax Service with your keys to the game. And, John, it was the inside play of Blackman tonight, I thought.
Well, yeah, and the first quarter was a disaster for Siegel. But Blackman, if you look at the entire game, Blackman 48% from the field, Siegel only 33%, and like you got guys like Mac Moss and limited to how much they scored tonight.
Yeah.
It just really told the story of the game.
Well, there you go. Craig's Tax Service, keys to the game. Tax laws are confusing, so get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. Call them today at 890-2233. And if you missed part of the game, check WGNSSports.com and tap on the Sir Pizza podcast button to download or listen. And get your favorite pizza online now, SirPizzaTN.com. Carry out or delivery. That's Sir Pizza. They're on East Main, on South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard. Time here on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show to take a look at your final stats in this boys game. Also maybe a brief recap of some of the scoring in the girls game. And that's going to be from JHA Company Winners Trophies and Fans Heating and Air. And I'll also rustle up a score or two, and we'll get that for you and get out of here for the night. So, John, you want to kick us off with some stats?
Yes, but I first have to say my granddaughter played in a varsity game today. So
did she really?
Yes, she scored. So I don't want to do anything else. I want to watch the film. I'm so excited.
Well, that's
for her.
pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
that was Eagle got a big win in girls tonight.
I didn't even know she dressed out. Why am I here with you? Okay, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why am I here? Okay, but anyway, no, I don't mean it. I just okay. Anyway, 61-45 the final in this one. Blackman. Let me do the girls. You want me to do girls? Let me do it first. I'm all tore up, man. I'm sorry. 59-33, the Blackman Blaze, the Lady Blaze, defeat Siegel. They were led by Maston and Flowers with 13 apiece. That's the 1-2 punch for the Lady Blaze. And 17 for Fiona Mallory for Siegel. I thought she played tremendous tonight. Blackman comes out on top. They finished with a tie with Oakland. There'll be a coin flip tomorrow for that. And the boys contest, the team stats look like this. Blackman boys were out-rebounded them 30-23, and really it was not as close as that stat looks, because Siegel got some rebounds at the end. Blackman, 48% from the field, 5 first bank threes, 21 of 44 shooting. Siegel, 16 of 49. They had 33% from the field, 3 threes. Blackman, 14 of 20 for 70%. That's good. Siegel's 11 of 16, 69%. Blackman and Siegel, 4 turnovers apiece. So that wasn't part of it. It was just a great inside play by Blackman, and that defense was pretty stingy for Blackman. You know what they did? They allowed Webb. They didn't allow him to do as much, but they didn't worry about – they played defense on everybody else. I mean, Roth had a harder time getting the ball. Mac Moss had to force some shots. I think that's where – and I don't know that Melendez even – maybe he took one or two shots. That's how you win games. You let the superstar, the one that can score a bunch of points, you let him do his thing. But if you can shut everybody else down, he can't beat you by himself, more than likely.
Right.
Although Carter Webb probably is capable if anybody is. All right, scoring. Mac Moss had 6 for Siegel. 27 points for Carter Webb, and Brian mentioned 20 points in the second half. Santel had a first bank 3. Roth Clark ended with 5. He was in foul trouble most of the night. Melendez with 2, and Lawson Lee had 2 points. For Blackman, they were led by McDonald. Way down here, he's not a starter, but he scored 20 points off the bench tonight. And what a game. 19 for Kristen Johnson. Edie had 10, and I thought he had a great game too. Had a couple of threes and did a good job, as anybody could do, on Carter Webb tonight. McGaffey had 2. Braden Flowers had 10, 3 threes. He opened it up with 2 back-to-back threes, which was pretty impressive. And the final in this one, Blackman goes from, 4th to 2nd in one game with a 61-45 win.
Huge win for the Blackman Blaze. And so the boys seeding looks like this. Siegel number 1, Blackman number 2. Oakland and Rockvale will flip a coin for number 3 and number 4. And Riverdale will be number 5. In girls, they'll flip a coin for 1 and 2. Rockvale number 3, and they'll flip a coin for 4 and 5. And all of that will come up tomorrow after the coaches show. I think they're going to have their district meeting after the coaches make their way onto the show. Boys coaches tomorrow. And then we'll get the brackets up on our website. The brackets are actually already there with the times, so we know the times. The play-in game will be Tuesday. And then Thursday, girls semis, boys semis Friday. Then on Saturday, they will play the girls semifinal, or girls consolation at 1, championship at 2:30. Then a break, second session, which will be the boys championship, or boys consolation at 6, and championship at 7:30. All of that at Oakland High School. We've got that again on our website, along with the brackets for District 7 4A. And I've got at least the girls in District 8 3A for Central Magnet, and District 9A, the dates at least for those. And we'll be filling those out when we know the seeds. District meetings are happening tomorrow all around, so we'll get all that information on the website for you. All right. Well, that's going to do it. Hope you'll join myself, John Dinkins, and Danny Brewer tomorrow morning for the Prentice Alsop Heating and Air Coaches Corner. That's it for the Prentice Alsop Heating and Air post-game show for John Dinkins, for our friends here at Siegel High School, who were awesome hosts for us tonight, and for our producer, Jackson Smith, back at the station. I'm Brian Barrett, wishing you a great night. See you in the morning for the Coaches Show. So long until the next time we meet at the game.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Womack. Give me a call at 615-890-0850, and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and sets your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm agent Bud Morris. Auto, renters, frankly, any kind of insurance. I've got your back. Call me at 615-893-1417.
Hey, it's Brian, sharing why First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been my bank since opening here in 2014. I just really want to know my bank isn't some corporate outfit out of state, but I also want online banking and a great app. Well, I get that at First National Bank of Middle Tennessee and more. You won't find better customer service either. The people, that's what makes it the best place I've banked. You don't have to settle, you know. Come on over with me to First National Bank of Middle Tennessee on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Rutherford County's biggest sports events are on News Radio WGNS, FM 101.9, FM 100.5, AM 1450, streaming at WGNSSports.com, on our iPhone and Android apps, and always at the game.
We now return to regular programming on News Radio WGNS.
Right, because they're not.
And accusing special counsel Robert Hur, once a Trump appointee, of taking partisan shots at the president.
The comments that were made by that prosecutor, gratuitous, inaccurate, and inappropriate.
That's Vice President Kamala Harris. A 4.6 magnitude earthquake has shaken Greater Los Angeles. No significant damage reported. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When you're high, you feel different.
think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
My daughter is normally a little goofball. But after a bad night's sleep, she's too tired to be anything. That's why I trust Pure Z's Kids. Pure Z's Kids is mindfully formulated just for kids. Their non-habit forming, drug-free products help my daughter fall asleep naturally, giving her the rest to be her best.
I'm a dinosaur.
Her best dinosaur.
Pure Z's Kids, for ages 4 and up when needed. Explore our products at zquill.com.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Good neighbor weather. We have good chances for showers and thunderstorms tonight, of a low around 58. Showers and thunderstorms are likely on Saturday, with a high near 67. I'm meteorologist Michael Cotter on News Radio WGNS. Right now, it's 58 degrees.
Hi, this is Gator with Tire World Off-Road. We are your local rough country dealer. So when you're ready to add some character to your rig, ask for